Mexican dude gonna have this video. It's all good.
I don't wanna be a big bag, no. I don't wanna be a big bag no more. I'm not greedy, I just eat a lot. It's summertime and my bag's still big, I know. Don't wanna still be, round, don't wanna be. Still round. I don't wanna be a big bag no more. I'm not greedy, I just eat a lot. It's summertime and my bag's still big, I know. I'm round, I'm round. Hey yo, I'm still not greedy, but you gotta feed me fettuccine. Broccoli with the cheese, I need cheese on top of the cheese. Chicken Alfredo, fresh tomato. Don't forget the garlic bread, this meal will have you in the bed. Knocked out, falling fast asleep. Dreaming about pot roast and some mac and cheese. Saying don't stop, stop feeding me. Like I'm in a competition, they like don't stop, eat it, eat it. I don't wanna be a big bag no more. I'm not greedy, I just eat a lot. It's summertime and my bag's still big, still I know. Round, baby, I'm still round, yeah. I don't wanna be a big bag no more. I'm not greedy, I just eat a lot. It's the summertime and my bag's still big, I know. Yeah. Around, around, el pollo is loco. El pollo is loco. El pollo is loco. El pollo is loco.
Yo, what's up? Okay, there it goes. I was like, no audio, they can't hear. All right, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the live. Thank you guys so much for being here. I was saying, today we have a mother special guest in the building. He goes by...
Jesus Alejandro.
Oh shit, wrong button, sorry. Jesus Acevedo.
Hi, how are you guys? Yeah, I stream now sometimes.
You stream now or whatever? Mm-hmm. How you are, dude?
I'm good. Aquí temprano, but I'm ready to spill my tea and my truth with you guys. Y para que...
You're like, it's fucking early, dude.
Oh yeah, pero the early bird gets the worm and the cheese apparently too.
Bro, hey, let me just say something. Jesus is literally so fucking real, dude. So real. And he found his favorite button. You guys might have heard in the intro because he's been pressing it this whole time. So go ahead, press it for them one time.
And he strokes my concha. Yeah.
It's actually my favorite. So real.
Dude, he knows about sugar lips.
Yeah. Well, he used to live around my corner. Yeah, in Orange County. Yeah, he was my sugar lip.
Wait, you lived in Orange County?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I eat by Anaheim and Fullerton.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I know, so I was like, oh, Sugar Lips pops off once I leave. I'm like, y'all didn't want me to find him?
Sugar Lips took over Orange County, bro.
It's true.
Damn, I did not know that you lived in... But you didn't know... Wait, I don't think Sugar Lips was a thing.
No.
Before, no.
I would have found him.
I
And
sense that
him.
there's some heavy hitters.
Damn. Yo, mama, gracias.
Danny, don't forget your poop stick to help you with your nerves, and when you want to crash out, you have your emotional support glizzies. Jesus, we love you.
Oh, thank you. I love you too. Un beso en donde ya sabes dónde.
Yeah. And he strokes my concha. Yeah.
Yeah. So today, guys, we are going to be talking about Chisme, the regular. We're going to have Jesus comment on some things. Also, I have a list of people, maybe you guys want to know, what does he think about this person, that person? You're going to find out today. We are going to be talking about, yo, Olivia, gracias. Thank you so much for the membership.
Thank you, Olivia.
Buenos días, comadres. Buenos
And he
días.
strokes my concha. Yeah.
That's for you, Olivia.
And yeah, dude, is there anything in particular you want to get started with? I know I have a whole list here.
Number one, no bathroom breaks for you. Yeah, no breaks at all. Nos estamos aguantando
Bro,
this whole time.
I need a bathroom break. At least twice.
No
Twice.
bathroom breaks. We're gonna, the whole time, ni modo. But besides that, no, anything. You start off.
Well, first of all, for those that don't know Comadre, who is Comadre? What do you do?
Hi, I'm Jesus Acevedo, aka your favorite comadre. I do TikTok, not full time because I have a life. No, pero I do social media sometimes, and I say sometimes because I take breaks. But I started around COVID, and then I blew up, and then it was so much fun, and I enjoyed it. But then I was like, it was like messing up mi cabecita, like my mental health. So I was like, let me take a step back. And then I turned into a nanny. And then now I do social media for fun. And I still get to do fun stuff like this. So it's the best of both worlds. I'm like Miley Cyrus.
Okay, Miley. Mm-hmm. All right. So you started in COVID?
Yes.
doing just random ass videos?
No, yeah, I was like, oh, like let me just do like random videos, and then I did one like relating to me being Mexican and stuff. And then desde ahí, it was like, oh, I was like, oh, that one did good, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, the more I share about like, oh, like my truth of being like a Latino, people started relating, and I was like, oh. And then I was like, what am I gonna call people? Because everyone's like, hey bestie, hey sister, and I was like, my mom always calls her friends comadre, so I was like, comadre. So I was like, hola comadres, and then it kind of stuck. So now people sometimes don't know my name's Jesus. They look up the comadre guy.
The comadre guy, for real. That's literally me. Oh, I've been a big fan. Don't know your real name though.
You know, it's
nah,
okay.
Just kidding. No, I knew your name was Jesus, but I don't know if you guys could hear us saying put the mic closer. Hold on, chat.
Am I too soft spoken?
Probably.
And he strokes my concha. Yeah.
Did you guys hear that?
Yeah, because it goes directly. So yeah, like I was telling you yesterday, I didn't know you were a nanny. Do you like being a nanny?
I liked it, yeah.
you
Right now I'm
take-
looking for another family. Anyone in Fresno, book me.
Fresno peeps.
Yeah, but I enjoyed it. Yeah, I'm really good. I feel like I'm childish. I'm good at taking care of kids because I'm like, what would I want to do right now? I'm like, snack time. I'm like, let's go get. I would go on walks with the baby, and then I would give him I would open the packets of little like baby wafers, and I'm like, one for you, one for me, and we would both enjoy the snacks. But I feel like I have a very sweet soul, so I feel like I'm really good, and I'm really patient. So I'm like, oh.
What are the ages that you take care of?
Well, I took care of him from when he was a year to almost 2.
And do you live with him, or you just
I'm just
go?
there. Yeah, I would usually go in. It would depending day to day, because the family was very busy. But I would go in sometimes like 7 in the morning, 6 in the morning, and I would leave like 4 or 5 or 6. So then it was like I was there like basically from when he would wake up to almost when he would go to sleep. Mm-hmm. I was the mother, yeah. But I liked it. It was nice, yeah. And then I felt like I was like actually like a kid, but it was like beautiful because I had my baby. But then at the end of the day, I'm like, go with your mom. I get to go home and rest.
I know. I was gonna say, do you want kids?
Yes, I want daughters, not boys though.
Why not boys?
Because they're evil, and then I'm like, I don't want to bring another Latino into this world when there's already so many evil ones.
Yo, gracias, Danny. Have him watch the kids so you can't get invited to stuff. Oh yeah, that was the reason I don't get invited, because I'm a dad. I don't know
really?
if you knew that. Literally,
Is that
someone.
actually why you don't get invited to stuff?
No, so
Oh.
one of my friends said, "Yeah, we don't invite you because you're a dad." I'm like, what the fuck? Parents can't have fun or what? No, they can't.
No, but yeah, I don't want sons because I don't want to bring other evil Latinos into the world. I want daughters though. I would be happy to have like 2 daughters and have a name. I either want it to be Isela, Aurora, Julieta, and then there was another one. I like older names. Like I think that's cute. Like, and it just sounds like fancy, like Isela Acevedo. Oh, she's taking it. Amada Acevedo. Oh, there is not going to be another Amada in her grade, in her school, in her whole college. Like, she's going to be I don't care.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do want kids. But I feel like I'm really good with them.
Well, if you're a nanny, you have to be good with them. Shit.
And I'm like, I'm just a fun person.
How do people book you though? Like, do you have like an online thing?
GoOnCare.com. And then look up for nannies.
How would you trust nannies in that?
Well, I trust
That
myself.
was-
I'm like,
but other
girl, book me.
nannies?
I don't know about other ones. Book me though, period.
If you're in Fresno, California.
I don't know CPR, but I'll call the
Oh,
ambulance. I took a
What
course,
the
but
hell?
I forgot if I'm being honest.
You literally need to know CPR.
No, yeah, but I'm like, I don't give them anything. I cut everything up. I'm like, tiny pieces, baby, tiny. Even the banana, I'm like, I cut it up into 4 little thingies. I can also, okay, no te apures.
No, they sell little like
There's some heavy hitters
a
watching
vacuum.
me
Not a
tonight.
vacuum. It's called a something vac, where you put it in the kid's mouth and nose, and you just pull it, and whatever, if they're choking, it comes out. I don't know if you've seen that.
Really? Imagine you get a faulty one. That's scary.
Jesus, damn, bro, you fucking
Watching me tonight.
life vac. There you go, life vac, dude. Imagine you get a fucked.
No, yeah, imagine nothing's 100% like positive.
Bro, you scare me now. Now I have to check mine. Let's practice on you though.
Actually,
I mean, if you choke, I'll go get in there and see if it works. Hold on, let me read some super chats real quick. Your mom said girls are demons too. I'm one of them.
it's true. I'd rather deal with the demon than Satanas. Yeah, no. Plus, I feel like I grew up with more girls in my family, and I'm able to. I feel like I genuinely can handle them better. You know, like I help raise my nieces since they were like babies, so I'm like, oh, I feel like I can handle it better. A boy, no, especially growing up with my brother. Because they're nasty and cochinos.
Yeah. You were nasty cochino?
No, because I was gay. So I was like classy.
Okay. Wait, for real? Hold on, let me play a song for you. Or thing.
I didn't know you were gay.
It's true. It's my truth.
Does God know you're gay?
Yeah, he told me.
He told you.
Yeah.
Tracas, thank you so much for the 5. I've been waiting for this one. We're so excited to see you, Comadre, and we're so proud of you, Danny. Thank you.
Period. Wait, I need to give you something since you were like being so sweet.
Other one.
And he strokes my concha. Yeah.
That's for you.
Dude, do you know? Have you heard about this?
No.
You're like, who the fuck is that? You probably know who.
Is that Peka?
Yeah.
Oh. I'm like, it sounded like I was like, no se le entendió nada.
She's doing the Ash Trevino, one of your homegirls. I know you love. He's a big Ash Trevino
Girl,
fan.
not in this life or the next. Never that.
Well, you were telling me that she's one person you dislike a lot.
Yeah.
How come? You think she's a bad person or what?
I think she's classless. I think that she is. I think that a lot of people that we're gonna talk about are just like view vultures who just like they circle whatever's giving them thingies.
Yeah.
And I genuinely feel like the whole social media with her, it started like, oh, like it's fun. And then she was like, if I say crazy stuff and do crazy things, like expose myself, I get views and I get attention. And I feel like that's when you can like see who is like classy and who isn't, depending on what they would do for views. It's like when people say, look what money makes a bee do. It's like, look what views make a bee do.
Dude, that's what...
Que se hacen tan ridículos and you're willing to... You're basically a clown for the whole internet. Yo hago mis estupideces, but I'm like, girl, yo lo hago because I think it's funny and I giggle at it. You do it because you want people giggling at you. I don't know.
Facts, dude. We have this thing called, or we just say clout is a hell of a drug, because it is a drug. Like fucking another person I brought up to him was Santos. He's a perfect example of the vulture. What you were saying about
And
the
they
vulture.
do 'em.
And they what?
They do them.
What do you mean?
Perico, no?
Didn't
he get caught
Whoa,
in the car?
whoa! They do it?
Didn't they? I'm like,
it is. They assumed that.
oh, well,
yeah.
Supposedly, apparently, what's the word?
Allegedly.
Allegedly. No, yeah, because I'm like, wasn't there that one video? Whatever, but I'm like, yeah, all those people, I'm just like classless. Like, I'm like, I didn't know them before they started making clowns of themselves and like doing things online to like, I don't know, you know? And at the end of the day, they don't care. Like, I know if someone heard this, they'd be like, well, I don't care what he says, this and that. I'm like, okay, well, I don't care what you say too. I'm like, I think that you're a clown and that you're just like a little clout chasing like thing, you know? Nada especial de ti.
Yeah, no.
Because if they did have a personality, they could shine without having to like, as I said, ridiculous, you know? Like, not trying to toot my own horn, but I was like you can say, oh, I don't know, Comadre. You don't have to know me, but I was like, I have 1.5 million followers for a reason. And I was like...
Clock it or what?
Yeah, clock it. But you know what I mean? Like, not even trying to make it sound cocky like that, but I'm like, I showed my personality and I didn't have to do too much for me to get what I got. And you were doing the most, grabbing at any little piece of, like, borona that you can in order to stay relevant, you know? And the thing is, like, social media is like a thing where it goes up and down, where it's like you have relevancy, then it goes down, you go up and down. But I'm like, baby, I've been here since 2018. No me voy a ningún lado. And you, in 3 years, you're going to be like, oh my God, do you remember how embarrassing that was? Ash this, and like Santos that, and Brie that. And someone else is going to be like, oh yeah, whatever happens to them. Oh, they're on the streets now. Yeah.
They're back home.
Yeah.
Trying to be a mom.
Girl, homeless.
You know Santos is homeless. Yeah, he's couch surfers. That's his thing. Like you said, he goes to from people to people. Whoever has the most clout. He tried to clout chase off me. I don't have clout at all. Literally, he tried to clout chase off my friend Miriam. He tried to clout chase. Well, now he's doing it with Brie, but first it was Ash. I don't know if you heard, but he's like, yeah, como dijo? I made Ash who she was.
They just embarrassed themselves.
Yeah.
For the whole world.
But anyways, yeah, he's a fucking. What'd you say? Vulture? What?
Oh, like a clout vulture?
A clout vulture. Yeah, dude, that's a perfect term.
Yeah, because they just
Perfect.
circle and then once it's done.
To the next one.
I didn't know that. Well, like I said, like I don't know anything about these people because first of all, I don't like to really interact with it. I will every now and then, but usually I start blocking accounts or like putting not Insta because I'm like I really don't need to see this like 1.2 GPA like stuff like you know like I like de por si uno está pendejo. I don't need to like get more dumb because I actually feel like I'm losing brain cells. And the fact that like people are up, like constantly worrying about them, I'm like, you guys also need to get help because porque están ahí lamiéndoles like la cola a la gente, you know, like
I think people watch for the downfall, for like
But that's why you're supposed to watch it, but from afar. Like me, I didn't know that like Ash was falling off until like I saw a random video that popped up because I block all the things usually of like, oh, Ash begging for like galaxies on live, and I was like, the world is healing. I was like, bendito sea Dios, like everything's like this era has finally ended, you know.
No, but yeah, like you said, Ash is falling off. But now we have the dumbass people like Brie and her little. They're called the MILF house.
Really? That's
I was telling you the house.
Me in the thick house. Hey, me in the thick house. Hey, I'm the president. Welcome to the thick house. You have to be my size or bigger, but bigger is not impossible. So.
Oh shit! Hold on, let me clap it up, dude. Clap it up. All right.
And he strokes my concha. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, he strokes my concha.
Whoa. Anyways, we do a thing here where we pass the canasta for donations. Mm-hmm. So we close the doors.
Close the doors. I said close the doors.
And then we just pass it around. Can you pass it that way? Okay. Just put it over there by you. Just pass it to the next person, please. Okay, thank you. Appreciate that. Mm-hmm. Guys, the canasta, the colecta, please. But yeah, dude, thank you so much for coming, man. It means a lot. You gave me an opportunity, so thank you.
Oh my God, thank you for inviting. I love when people invite me to stuff. I feel like I usually don't get invited to like participate in things. I feel like the few that I do, I usually get invited again because I feel like I am like a nice person, you know. But people they're scared that I'm gonna say a truth that it's gonna hurt them. So you shouldn't be worried about Danny because if he adds something, I would mention and be like, why'd you do this? Aquí in front of everyone, but no, he's really sweet.
Why did you say yes anyways to me? I was like a fucking random.
Because I was like, fuck it, like might as well. Like I could be kidnapped right now. Oh my, are you kidnapping me?
No, imagine.
Is that why the door's closed?
That way it's all dark?
I'm like, what'd you put in this water?
you fucking fake. Yo, Destiny, gracias. Super excited for this clap. Thank you.
And he strokes my concha. Yeah.
Thank you.
But I was like, oh, that sounds like fun. And I told my boyfriend, I was like,
there's some heavy hitters.
Giselle, thank you.
Thank you, Giselle.
And he strokes my concha. Yeah.
But I was like, I told my boyfriend, I was like, oh, I got invited to this, and I was like, oh, like I think I'm gonna go. He's like, yeah, go. And I was like, yeah, I think I am. I was like, it sounds like fun.
Did you ever, not to like sound fucking cocky, but did you ever hear about my name? You could say no.
Yeah, I had seen a couple of your videos, and I remember you commented on one of my videos, and I was like, oh, and I was like, oh. Because I was like, I have seen you before. I was like, except I have a nasty habit of just following everyone. So I've been trying to cut back on that because I'm like, then I'll follow everyone. And then you follow so many people that I can't keep track of them. And then I'm like, this person's a Trumpy. And I'm like, oh my God. I was like, and why am I following you? So then I'll have to go back. So that I've been trying to stop myself from like just automatically being like, oh, this person follows me. Like, and they seem cool. Like, whatever. But yeah, but I was like, oh, he seems nice. I trust him.
Okay, cool. Well, yeah, I mean, I could see why you have to lay back on the follows, because you never know. People might, like you said, we like to say here, people are Americans.
I'm an American. Yes, I am.
You're like, can we save her for later?
Yeah.
No, but I do appreciate you for coming. Like I said, I told you yesterday, a lot of people I invite, they either say no or they just ghost me. So shout out to you. Shout out Jesus. Shout out Jesus.
Oh my God, I don't know why, but every time I see a hot guy, I get freaking wet.
Dude,
I just saw that and I was like, let me just press it. No, but yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah,
he's so sweet in real life too. No,
I am. Hey, to all your friends, dude, tell them, yeah, Danny's the best. He's he's the most humblest. You'll get hella clout from him.
No, yeah, and I'm like, and if you ghost him or don't respond, I'm like, I'm coming for you.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Round of applause. Okay, well, let's get started on some things we have. We're also gonna do, dude, I'm excited for this. We're gonna do a scary video segment.
Okay.
Jesus has a lot of scary stories. So
yes.
A lot.
Yeah,
2.
Maybe 4 or 5.
So I'm excited for that. I saved some videos for him, but also just some random ass shit that is popping off. I don't know if have you heard of Odette Junior H?
Oh yeah.
What do you think? What are your thoughts? Hold on, let's see this video first. I bet. What? I don't even know. Oh yeah, they made a TikTok together. I have to mute this. Solo quieres divertirte, no
My opinion now or later?
Oh no, what you think about them? Are people telling them they're gonna be in a relationship or?
Well, if they are, I mean, good for them. I'm like, okay, this is my thing. I love it when a girl like gets a rich man. I don't care. Like I can't. Like you can't hate. I'm like, girl.
Wait, Juanito was rich.
What? Was he?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know either. But I'm like, oh, like I can't even stop her. I'm like, girl, play him, break his heart, and take his money, and then he's gonna drop a good album. Play that man like a fiddle. I love it. One thing, I love it when men get hurt. I'm sorry. It just
dude.
It like makes me so happy. I'm like, nature's healing. Eso muchacha, diva.
Are you like man-phobic or what?
No, I just like something about a straight man, low-key, like getting hurt. Like I'm like.
You must have Shawty, babe.
Oh my god, I don't know why, but
like when I see like a man get hurt like online or get wronged by a woman, then he's like I've made TikToks about that where I'm like, my favorite part of when a relationship ends is when the guy, if he gets played by the girls, when he's posting on his story how like
I sense that there's
man
some
hated that
heavy
one.
hitters
It's true.
watching
But I'm like,
tonight.
when the guys comment and they post on their story like, oh, like you give your all to someone and it's still not enough. Like I'm gonna give myself to God. I'm like, girl, you made him mad. I'm like, he's posting for all of us to see. You won. But yeah, I mean, if they are together, good for them. If they're not, girl, play him.
I do see when artists they get dumped, like guy artists get dumped. They do come out with good albums.
Yeah, so I'm like, it's a win-win.
It's
karma for all the girls he's hurt in the past, and it's good luck to you for like giving an album to everyone in the world.
Facts. Was it
That's
The Weeknd?
beautiful.
The Weeknd, after he broke up with Selena Gomez, he came out with a good album.
I don't keep up with The Weeknd.
I'm not sure. Te vale vergation. Sorry.
I sense
Yo,
that there's some heavy hitters
Yo.
watching me
It's
tonight.
true. Thank you, Joel.
W. Comadre. Supporting women's rights and wrongs.
No, yeah.
Smiley face emoji.
It's true.
But yeah, you were also saying you hate it though when people ship
Oh yeah.
people on social media.
One of the things that I have said before, and like how you said, I don't like it when people ship people on social media at all. Me cae gordo, me enfada. I get really bored of it. And there's a couple reasons. First, let me say, I have interacted with a lot of the bigger Latino creators. And I feel like, I don't know if it's because yo hago videos también, que I see social media sometimes from a lens of like, how is this benefiting them, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And usually they don't even like each other. Usually they're not even each other's types, but they're like, we're going to do a video, and then you guys start shipping. And then what do you do if a video does good? You're like, oh, I'm going to like do something similar. So then they keep going, and they make a whole narrative. And then you guys fall in love with this little idea in su cabecita de locos.
Facts.
And then when it doesn't work out, because like I said, this is a business for them, you know? You guys start going crazy and you guys start attacking both people. And I'm like, usually both people are aware of it, that they're just this. But usually one person goes with the victim and the other person goes with the, it's not for me, this and that, you know? And I feel like that's where I get annoyed, because I'm like, you guys are getting played. Like, están jugando con ustedes and you guys are gullible enough to believe it, which is why I'm like, sometimes I'm like, are you guys that believable, like gullible? Mm-hmm. Like if I told you, oh, I have D cups, are you going to believe me? No, because it's like, you're looking at it like these people don't have that connection. Like they're just like making videos together, but you guys keep on gassing them up, you know? And then another reason that I don't like it is because sometimes in the case that one person does like the other person, they're just getting played and you guys are helping them get played, because it's like, oh, they do like the other person, but the other person's like, if I'm with them, I get views, but they're not actually with them, you know? That's why these whole social media things of like, he cheated on her, and it's like, well, they were never together, they were just making videos. But you guys make the problem even bigger. And first of all, they shouldn't have made those videos in the first place. That's what I think, you know? Because it's like, you're involving people getting drama started, you know?
Yeah.
But then it's like, oh, how are you guys mad that they don't want to be with each other when you guys are basically like, kiss, like, I want to watch, like, you know? I don't know.
Now kiss. Yeah, dude.
No, yeah, but I don't like it. I feel like it's really fake, and usually someone gets hurt because someone does catch feelings. And if they don't, then it's like they're just playing you guys, you know?
Yeah, I've been saying that all the time. Like, people fall for anything on the internet. Don't believe the internet too much.
Yeah, like everything. Like, I've seen people and I'm like, oh, they would make a cute couple. But I don't say anything usually unless that person, or like they specifically say that they are talking, because I'm like, whatever. Like, I'm like, no, like I'm not going to feed into this little like narrative they have. Like, and I feel like a lot of people do that with a lot of people. Like, usually like a straight guy and a straight girl can't make one video, because then you guys are like, Oh my God, they would, dude. He loves you like the way he looks at her. Him looking at her. There's nothing in those eyes, honey. Like it's not like soulless. Like he doesn't even. Like he looks at a McChicken with more love than he does.
Oh
like
shit,
her,
me?
No, pero
That's
you know what I
literally
mean? Where
me,
I'm like, you guys like come up with your own delusions. You know,
Yeah,
I'm just like, it's annoying. So usually, if unless it's like they're like we're dating, I'm like, oh, okay, cute, you know. But if it's not like no digo opinión de eso, because I'm like, oh, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, and another, you know, we could get into this one. Another one too that people are trying to ship. By the way, I just learned that word like last week. I'm gonna start using it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't know it was like short for relationship. Mm-hmm. Like, what's up with y'all coming up with words?
I didn't come up with it, so it's not my fault.
Wait, how old are you?
I sense that there's some heavy hitters.
Can you say that or no?
Me tonight.
Yo, gracias, Leila. Gracias, Comadre preaching. Amen.
It's true. You get a concha. Hold on.
you get a concha.
Can you stroke my concha? Yeah.
I am 16.
Okay, you shouldn't be. Okay,
I'm kidding.
Damn.
No.
All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching.
I'm 24. I'm about to be 25 el 5 de mayo.
Oh, May 5th.
Halfway to 50, and I still look better. Ooh, than half of y'all. No, I look better. Usually, if you hate me or you don't like me, I'm like, your skin can't compare.
Okay.
Even with my bags, I still beat you.
So, are you considered Gen Z?
I'm just hot, girl. I don't know.
Okay,
I
sorry.
don't know what I'm considered.
All right, that's good. But anyways, another couple people are trying to make is Eva and this guy Johnny. Oh, what the fuck? Hold on. I don't know if you heard of him.
Oh yeah, I've met Eva before. She's really, really sweet. I like her. Yeah, she's so sweet.
Yeah, but people are trying to make them into something.
I think that if they do like each other, go for it. My thing, I'm like, I just don't like it when people start shipping, because then they get their own hopes up, and then if it doesn't work out, they start taking it out on people, and I'm like, girl, like, imagine it didn't work out with you, and then everyone in your comments is like, he doesn't deserve you. He like this and that. It's like, yeah, I'm trying to like get over this. Like, calm down. You know, I don't know. Wish her the best, because she genuinely like honestly is such a sweet girl. You know, hopefully he's not doing what I'm saying. That like, oh, because I just don't trust guys. If I'm being honest, on social media, I feel like that's the biggest like. If you meet a guy on social media, usually he's the devil in disguise, and he like, I don't know. Wish her the best. Hopefully that's not the case. And I always tell people, I'm like, and I tell guys like my cousins, I'm like, you will pay with your daughter. Whatever you do to a girl, you're gonna pay en esta vida con tu hija. Vas a ver, you know. But hopefully, she's not getting paid because she's so sweet.
Yeah, I don't think she is, but I do feel like I was telling you this earlier, just because I seen some other videos of her and her ex Kevin still getting along, or like still, what do you say? But this was like probably earlier this month that the videos came out, like either holding hands, him trying to go for a kiss. So I don't really know, but like you were saying off camera, it's probably the type of, you know, people feel very comfortable with their exes. So they just go.
I was gonna say, because I saw a video of like also if you're watching this, sorry, I don't mean to talk about you. Hopefully you don't take this the wrong way. But yeah, I don't blame her, to be fair, because I know if you've been with someone for a long time, you kind of have that connection. So they're not dating right now, because I saw a video of her ex with another girl, you know?
Yeah.
Props, at least he didn't cheat. The bar's like on the ground, like, and you stroke my concha, like imagine that's him, you know? But
sorry, I didn't have it.
At least he didn't cheat, but I don't blame her or him for like every now and then like seeing each other again, as long as they're not like leading someone on, you know? Because it's like, you guys do it. How come she can't do it and he can't do it? But like, you guys go back to your ex every single time that they like post a story. Yeah, how is that fair, you know? Because it's like, especially if you've dated someone a while and you're exploring with other people, you're gonna see things in other people that your ex had, and you're gonna see things in them that you're like, oh, my ex didn't have this, but like, I like that he didn't have this aspect. So that's gonna make you miss them, you know? And I mean, it's their process until they're ready to move on or move forward from that. I don't blame them. I'm like, you know, hopefully they both find happiness. Everyone deserves it, you know, especially Eva. Like I said, she's so sweet. But yeah, I don't think it's bad. It's not like they're cheating, as long as like all parties are like aware of everything, you know?
Yeah, and this is the other video that came out about Kevin, the ex holding hands with the girl.
Wait, what the hell?
Is it the one this one you're talking about? Yeah.
Also, that's like, like I feel like people shouldn't do that. Like record him and
Dude,
I feel like that's so
yeah.
rude. Like imagine, like the thing is, no está haciendo algo malo, you know? Like yes, if they saw each other like the night before and you saw it and you're like, oh, that's suspicious. Okay, that's suspicious, whatever, you know? But at the end of the day, I'm like, imagine if you were like that girl and they find your Instagram or your TikTok and the hate that they're gonna get when she just like, she didn't do anything. You know, she didn't do anything. She was like giving someone a chance.
Yeah.
And that someone's not cheating, he's not doing anything bad, you know? I think that that's kind of like, not saying that this person did intentionally, because todos hacemos cosas en el momento that you didn't think, you know? But I just feel like it's like, oh, like, tagging both of the Eve and Wendy and then being like, oh, that's crazy, Kev. Like, you know, I
just realized they tagged them.
Yeah, I feel like that's a little bit more like on the mindset of like, oh, like he deserves to have like a little bit of privacy too. And also just like recording the girl. I don't know, you know?
Wait, someone said that girl went live the next day too. No way. And said what?
No, yeah. I don't know, like, maybe she didn't, in a moment, she was like, oh my god, this is crazy, I'm gonna record this and post it, but I just think it's like, oh, like, maybe just think, like, that girl probably will get unnecessary hate when she's just giving someone a chance. No hizo nada malo, she's not the other woman, she's not anything, you know? So that's why I'm like, I don't think that was that nice, you know?
And you know.
But the world is a living experience. Maybe she, like, after this, she's gonna be like, oh yeah, like, maybe I shouldn't have done that, but you know what, like, it happens, you know, like, if you didn't do it with a bad intent, you didn't do it with a bad intent, you know? But there are, like, repercussions of it, you know?
Yeah, and also, you know, Wendy fans and Eva fans are going to go stalk that girl and see her Instagram and everything. But also, like someone said in the comments, why can't Eva hang out with guys, but he can't hang out with girls?
No, yeah.
Facts.
And I think, like, they both, Eva should more because she's a girl. I'm kidding.
And he strokes my concha? Yeah.
Yeah, because if a guy does it, he's easy. By the way, just kidding. No, but, yeah, I think that they should be able to like experience other people, and it's already hard, especially if that like you've been with someone for so long, and then also having it online and having people record you whenever you're trying to get to know someone new. Imagine like how hard it is, you know? Do you get what I mean? Where it's like, oh, like imagine you're trying to get to know this girl and it's going good, and then it's like you can't even take her on a date because people are gonna record you with it, and then the girl's like, oh my god, am I gonna get hate? Like if like the por si relationships are tough. But it adds a little bit. Not saying it's the end of the world, you know. If it's meant to be, it'll be, whatever. But it just makes it hard. But nomás tengan compassion on them, you know? Especially Eve, because she's sweet.
Yeah, dude. I agree with that. But, yeah, now that we're on this topic, have you heard of Cornona?
Oh, the scammer? Allegedly. Allegedly.
No, it's well, I don't want to say fact. Okay, good thing you said allegedly. But anyways...
Allegedly,
I'm
everything.
not getting
From
sued.
This point on, allegedly everything.
Let me put a thing right here because they got allegedly. No, but apparently he went up to them. I think Eve and Wendy, but still hasn't paid them. So yeah, it seems like he scammed.
Really? You're never supposed to trust a Latino man. That's what people don't understand. Oh my
gosh, Jesus, you trusted me, bro.
I don't know. The door's locked. I'm not even sure yet, you know, like you see what if I'm gonna make it out, you know, I don't even trust my dad. You think I'm gonna trust you should never trust a Latino man. Oh, thank you, honey.
Thank you.
And you strokes my concha? Yeah.
Pero yeah, I just don't trust them, you know. Like if you were like, do you want to be my manager and you're a Latino man, I won't even trust you with like my wallet. Like no, like like I don't know, like they always will just turn on you. Think about it. How many Latino men can you trust? Less than you can count on your hand, huh? Yeah. So don't expect anything from Latino men.
Trust Latino man.
Maybe sometimes depends. Unless it's my boyfriend.
I was like, so you don't trust your guy or what?
Yeah, I do, cause he's on Life 360 forever. I'm kidding. But yeah, I don't know. I'm like pobrecitos se get scammed by him, pero I don't know how you could like be a gusto knowing that you like. Did that. I have a very guilty conscience. I confess myself to everything. You know, like when I'm with my boyfriend, like if someone flirts with me, like this happened, because I'm like I even though I didn't do anything, and I tell them I'm like oh like thank you, I have a boyfriend though, you know, I'll tell him, and it's just because like I didn't even do anything. It's just like because I'm like oh I have a guilty conscience. Like no, I have to tell him. So I can't even imagine taking someone's money and being like and not saying anything.
Got him.
Especially when that's someone's living, you know? Like, depending, like, if it's a lot or if that person has more money, it's still theirs, you know?
Yeah.
What sign are you, Comadre? I'm a Taurus. Tauros.
Yeah, but this guy Corona definitely gives scammy vibes, and this guy, I don't know who this guy is, but he was speaking on it. It says Corona goes up to Wendy and Eve after he owes him money.
What's the tea from Corona? Bro, I already said the tea, man. Wendy does not mess with him because that's what I'm saying, Lemma. So you guys know about the mess with him and the stole money. Then that's what you're saying, right? I didn't know, but I could sense that the guy was.
Wait, this is Johnny's brother. Johnny's the guy that Eve is talking to.
Oh.
I'm not like, no wonder they look alike. But
I don't pay attention.
Like, he was trying to be nice to them.
I'm just here.
No, I actually like this could have been Johnny and I wouldn't have realized. Like, I don't pay attention to stuff. But no, yeah, I don't know. I'm like, pobrecitos, because that's mean. That, you know, like no one should like have like money taken away from them. You know. Also, que sin vergüenza que like he went up to them and was like, "Hey, girl, I'm gonna sock you in the face if you owe me money and you don't like pay me."
I wonder how much money it was. I don't know if this guy says
Girl,
it
you
here,
can owe me
but
50 cents if you owe it to me and you don't pay me after you said you were.
And he strokes my concha. Yeah.
Yeah, you're paying it off somehow. I'm kidding, but yeah.
Damn. Somehow, okay. Let's play the video.
Just because of the magnitude that they bring, like.
Come on, dude. Sorry, I getting very impatient.
Exactly. He never. Okay. That's what I thought. But I wasn't trying to get into all that. You know, I was trying to have a good time. Like, it was just a regular. It was like I was just trying to have a good night.
You need to sign contracts.
He was there last night, bro.
Yeah, that's what I don't get.
Like tratos de like mouth to mouth, girl. That's like terreno shit. Like with my grandparents, the tiempos antes de que like I'm gonna divide it up like by these people, and then it's just she said it, but technically this and that. You need things written down. No importa. Like even like. If you don't have time for a contract, just sign like you will pay me this amount. Sign right here. I'm already on a napkin, and it's gonna be federal documentation.
Dude, that's why I don't get a lot of these influencers don't sign contract. It's like a verbal agreement. It's like, dude, you can't do that, because then that's how you get scammed by
sign
Corona.
everything.
Yeah,
because then if they don't pay, then it's like, oh, you can sue, you know. Or it's like sometimes even if they do lag, they can pay you more. Like one time on a brand deal, they didn't pay me a month after I was supposed to get paid.
Expose them right now.
Then,
I'm just kidding.
I don't even remember who they were. I can barely remember that he looks like the other guy, and you want me to remember that? No, pero as a like, sorry, they sent me an extra $500, and I was like, thank you. I was like, I just wanted my money, but thank you, I appreciate, you know. Damn. So it's like everything should be signed, you know.
Yeah, facts. Agree.
This guy was there. You already being messy? Why am I being messy? I'm just giving you the tea.
You forgot, bro. We popped 20 bottles, bro.
Chill, bro.
20 bottles?
You when I'm an alcoholic in Mexico?
Yeah, Wilito was there, but
bro.
he was so... This is the DJ. Our tables were right here, and then Wilito was like in the corner over there. Far. I appreciate you, Carla. Dude, okay. I don't understand why this guy was around them after... It's weird, bro. I didn't understand it, and I didn't even know what was happening. Does that make sense? I was just there talking, sitting at the table, and then this guy comes, and then I'm like, bro, how are you gonna be hugging them and like being fake?
That's crazy. Because I wouldn't hug.
Yeah, I wouldn't hug either. What the fuck?
No, yeah.
That's crazy.
I'm fake, but I would be like, but I would like do a little like I know that you owe me, but I wouldn't hug. Or if they try to be like, what are you doing? I'm like, don't. I'm like, we're not friends like that. You scam me.
Trust no Latino man.
Exactly. You said it.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
We're here for it.
But yeah.
Money, bro. Like, if you owe someone money, don't be fake. Pay them first, and then come and congratulate one another. But I don't know, man. That whole situation was, whew. It was Raul Alejandro.
Oh, what, Alejandro?
Raul Alejandro.
I would never do that. Raul Alejandro, yeah.
Jesus Alejandro?
Yeah. Make sure you guys spam DDG to get security for this girl because Wendy needing.
Oh my gosh, I just want to say that Corona always comments or posts stuff about the twins like they're friends. That's something that I want. Oh, I can talk about that. I hate when people pretend to be friends online. Like when they're like, we're so close. Or like, I just feel like I'm like, girl, you're giving clout chaser. You're giving like clout vulture. Like if they're only posting about that. Like I feel like that's how you can tell when someone likes the attention of having a famous person around. When they're always up in their face in the camera or always posting them. That's why I met you, you're super cool, you have a following. I have not taken like we've taken maybe one photo together, but I have not made a video with you just because I'm like, I usually like to meet people before.
Yeah.
And even with like my friends who do social media, I don't post them all the time because I'm like, you're my friend. I don't have to expose the whole world. Like, we're friends. We're friends. Aquí con like esta say something. I'm like, I feel like that gives bug. Like when people do that to me, in my head I used to go, oh, I'm not your friend. I'm gonna be polite to you because I don't want to be rude. ¿Verdad? But I'm like, that is crazy work to be like up in someone's face, like just with the camera. Like if you go on someone's page and their whole thing is just like who they're friends with, I'm like, oh, that tells me everything I need to know about you. I'm like, you don't have a personality yourself. You're just like trying to grab onto whatever they can. That's
literally most of the people that are, I keep bringing this person up, but Santos, dude, that's literally him. And I see people like that on TikTok, especially. But yeah, I haven't taken a picture with you, so don't call me one of those. Or one picture from
me after this. He tried to take a photo with me. Fake.
Exposes me.
Cause honestly, that guy, unacceptable, man. I can't believe it. You like to dance? You like the little dancey dance?
I don't think he's gonna say anything important after that. No shade. But yeah, I'm like, pobrecitos that they got scammed. It's like,
I wonder how much they got scammed for. Do you know? Insider? No?
I don't do bookings like that.
I don't do bookings like that. Before I forget, my friend Miriam says hi.
Hi, Miriam.
Say, who's Miriam?
Who's Miriam? I know he was like, my friend Miriam, I was like, who? I was like, you need to show me a photo because I'm horrible with names. And he showed me, I was like, yes. Yeah,
she was always trying to take pictures of me.
I'm like, she was all up on me. Just kidding.
Yeah, dude. So yeah, dude. Fucking fake ass people like that. Here's the second part. Let's see. Regarding this.
So he was there, and then.
All right, thank you, TikTok. Appreciate that. That shit's not even loading.
Real.
What the fuck? Yeah, I think he don't say anything.
So he was there, and then he got mad because they didn't want him in the table. And I'm like, what is this guy doing here? Like, what are you doing?
That's actually crazy. Like, getting mad that you're not wanted at the table. Also, that's crazy that they even like let him there. I'm like,
exactly.
I'm a corajudo as fuck. I'm sorry, but if I don't like you and like you did something to me, I make it known. Yo hago malas caras, and I'm like, and then I'll be like one time there was we were at my friend's graduation, and there was one guy there that I didn't like. So what I did was I was giving everyone a task to where to grab, and I looked at him and I went, and I was like, come on, y'all, let's go. And I moved everyone away because I was like, no, I like if I was there, I'm not. But knowing me, I probably would have been like, can you get out of here? And if they're like, why? I'm like, you owe me money. Girl, go. This is embarrassing. Security. I'm a snitch. I would have actually called it. I would have security. I snitch. One thing about me, I tell.
It's the fact that he got that far to the VIP section. Like, bro, if I see him walking my way, I'd be like, stop.
Turn around.
Yeah,
everyone going mute.
Especially, him. He's a type to flaunt money, flaunt all this on social media. You think he bought a bottle for them?
The people who like post most on social media about like getting stuff are usually the brokest. Real classy wealthy people aren't always posting about it. Every time someone's like posting like stuff, like expensive stuff, this and that, I'm like, I hope you get jumped. Like I really do. Like I really hope that one day you're on the street and someone's like, they have money, I'm gonna get them good. Cause that's my mind. Like if I see someone posting, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna steal from them. I don't steal, but I'm like, in my head, I'm like, dude, I'm gonna steal from them. I'm like, if you got it like that, it won't affect you, huh?
Talking about that, Corona is one that, I don't know if you've seen the clip, but after an event he did with Wendy, he flaunted the money on live. Really? Like it was stacks.
You see, we need to bring back criminals. I'm not joking.
We have them.
But we need like the ones that are like, I'm gonna like target you and take your money. That's what we need to bring back because people live too freely now. Like where they're just like no, nadie tiene miedo anymore, and I don't like it.
I mean, go off, dude.
Like actually, like it might have to be me if someone doesn't like take the rope, get like, oh, okay, like this person has a lot of money. We need to plan We need a plan to rob him.
Let's have a meeting and shit.
No, I'm already like, not allegedly. I wouldn't do this thing.
Allegedly, guys. Allegedly.
I would be like, I would get one of like my hot friends, and I'd be like, you need to seduce him, and then after you knock him out, like. I'm like, give him that good cookie, put him to sleep. That's
the
gonna
concha,
be. I'm like,
the
it's
concha.
we're trading, so he can't say he didn't get anything. I was like, and he goes to sleep. You're unlocking that front door, and we're robbing the place. Yeah, yeah.
You know what? Now that you say that, allegedly, I think Ash gets that done. Like the guys she brings at home, I think they probably rob her.
Really good.
So fuck that.
Finally, men doing something good in this world.
Hey, clap it
Yay!
up, clap it up, clap it up.
I'm still contention. Yeah.
Clap it up for these men, bruh. You're incriminating yourself right now online.
No, because this is all alleged.
Oh, allegedly.
This is speculative. Yeah,
Okay.
so it's not real.
Allegedly.
Se está acabando el día. Se va a acabar el día, and yeah, I'm just chilling. I'm going up. I haven't seen the guy anymore. What you say to Corona when he pressed you? Nah, well, he didn't press me. So let's say we were probably at this distance, like this. He was like over there, and then he's like, "You're a bitch," and I'm like, "You're a bitch."
Bro, are you a scammer and still calling someone a bitch?
Actually.
And my brother was like, nah, it's not worth it. So then we just stopped, So he was there.
Yeah, Corona, he seems like a bitch himself.
Yeah, well, I didn't know him besides scamming. I make it my duty not to know what a lot of these people are like, what they're known for, because usually they're known for nothing. It's just like, oh.
They're known for cheese, man.
Yeah.
For like clips they have there.
Yeah. Usually the trashiest people are the ones that are always on the like Cheeseman page.
Do you know about clip farming?
Isn't that where they just like say crazy stuff and like clip it so people can watch it?
What do you feel about that?
I feel like that's fun sometimes. Like sometimes if it's funny.
Do you do that?
No, because I'm funny. Sorry. Es que when you have it, like me, you don't have to do that.
Oh shit, you got me there.
I don't have to be in a big group. I don't have to do anything porque yo solito. That's everything I need. And you know what? The thing is, even if I was like, oh, I post for myself and to be like things that I think are funny, you know, like my boyfriend sees I'll post something and then laugh about it after I posted it, and it'll get like 100 views, and I'm like, that was funny as fuck. I was like, I'm keeping it up, and my friends will be like, you don't want to delete it, and I was like, fuck no, that's funny to me. You know. Pero yeah, I don't think I would clip farm because I'm just funny like that. So it's like no.
You got it like that. Yeah, no need for you.
But yeah, clip farming is also like if you do it too much, like everyone usually does it, you know. But if you do it too much, I'm like, oh. Like,
also,
you have to like trick people into like going on there to watch you.
Yeah, you have to do a little bit of how do you call it here on clickbaiting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate clickbait on YouTube.
Why?
I hate
you
it
have to do it though.
No, but I hate it so much.
Like I named this Comadre passed out.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, so you have to.
No, but I hate when it's not like that. Like I don't like care about stuff like that. But I just hate
the faces.
Yeah, like the
no,
like I just made the world's biggest talkie. What am I gonna do with it? Like I don't like. For me, I'm like, this is so embarrassing and so cheesy. Like you're 30. What are you doing? Like
name them. Who does it?
I can't because I don't want to.
I could name one. Broadis. You know who that is? No. Okay, never mind.
But like to be fair, I feel like a lot of people do that, and I'm like, I just feel like it's cheesy, you know. And it's like, oh, like you can do it like cute, like oh, like making the world's biggest like Cheeto, and it's like something cute like that. But when they're like ojos pelado, boca abierta, I'm like,
oh, you know another one, Mr. Beast.
Oh,
you know Mr. Beast.
Yeah, he has those nasty bars.
Oh shit, I never had them.
Yeah, I haven't either, but my friends haven't said it was nasty. So I'm trusting it. But you know what I mean? I'm just like, I don't know. I'm like, they like literally like they just want to do it for the click, and I'm like, girl, like I said, you're 30, opening that mouth bigger than it's ever been open. Like you need to calm down. Like you please, like this is like embarrassing, you know. Or it's like I don't know. I just hate when they do too much with the like little profile things. I'm like girl, if you need people to click, if you're trying to bait people to click it that bad, maybe the video just isn't that good. Because if it was good, they would just click on it no matter what. You know? Yeah,
I tried doing it, but it never works for me. Let me see.
Good. I'm like, good. I'm like, you shouldn't do that in the first place. If when your videos are good, then they have to be good. Díganle que no haga eso because that's not good.
No, let me see. Like, hold on. Let's see some of my videos.
But like, that's not bad, you know?
Yeah.
But like, I'm talking about where they're like being like crazy dramatic or like them. Like, that's like if you, Comadre fainted and then it's like me knocked out and you like, then I'm like, okay, you're doing too much and you need to calm down.
We should have done that, dude.
Let's do it.
He's over here talking shit. Full of Mr. Beast. Yeah, Mr. Beast does it a lot.
That's crazy.
The first video.
Watch this video. Help me feed one person in need. How did that come to be? Like him. Hey, come over here. Let's take a photo. Thank you, girl. I don't know.
You know what it is?
I don't know. No. Actually, yeah. I'm sorry. I hate the cheesiness. Good for him. He's getting his money. I can't say anything about that. Get your bread. But I'm like,
I think for him, his it's AI, like the thumbnails, or maybe he does have a person that does it, but I don't know. He probably gets AI
it looks
kids.
Like he used a Facetune filter a little bit.
Yeah, he uses a lot of filters and shit, but Rita fighting a fucking lion?
Actually.
What the hell?
Me when I'm fighting my boyfriend's cat.
Guys, everybody drop a glove, drop a glove, drop a glove, drop a glove.
Have you ever got sent a lion on TikTok?
I don't beg for money. I'm sorry. I don't. I don't. Because I have something que no tienen. Class.
What the fuck?
Wait.
What? Hey, whoa.
Oh, there. It was a boom. No, yeah. Me trying to make an edit, but yeah. I don't like it. Like, there's nothing more pathetic than, like, drop a galaxy if you want me to tell you what happened. And then it's the most boring story ever. But it's like, I need to see three lines if you guys want me to talk about what happened last night in the tea. And then the tea is like, I had a burger and then my boyfriend yelled at me. Yeah. Like, and the fact that people do it are so embarrassing. But I also feel bad because I'm like, I feel like these are little kids that are doing it. And I want to believe in mi cabeza that it's little kids, because if you're a grown adult doing that, girl, we need to put that money into a savings account or something for you. Because I'm like, you're spending like you got it all. And by the look of your profile picture, girl, we're in the projects. We need to get it together. We need to spend on food, on organics, on other things, on new ropa, on a new phone, but not on that, But I always, like, if you get it, be like, thank you. Like, I'm always telling people, like, oh, thank you, but you don't have to. Like, you don't have to. Like, I'm not Ash. I'm not, like, a beggar to be doing that. I can get a job. It's normal,
You have a job.
Yeah, but, like saying, like, I can get a job if I really need money that bad.
Yeah.
Where, as to these people, they're like, no, like, drop a galaxy. Who wants to hear if this happened? I need 6 galaxies and 2 roses, and I need 3 sausages. Like,
3 sausages?
No, yeah,
fucking
but, like,
wieners?
Actually. But basically, if you do that, you're classless and broke and a bitch. I love this. I feel like I'm in an edit.
Okay, what about people that do battlings, but they actually provide content for you?
I don't like battlings at all. That's why I don't go live with people, because usually people are trying to battle, and I'm like, I don't want to battle you. I really don't. And I don't want to get my followers to, because in battles, if the way I remember, it's like, oh, like if you send a gift or something, it helps that person, right? Yeah, I don't want to have to make my people, like people who support me. Girl, my comadres are broke. They don't need to be spending money. You guys do not need to be spending money, So it's like, why am I going to do that? And then just set myself to lose, because I'm going to be like, you guys don't send money. Because I would feel guilty. And then that money comes to me too. So I'm like, I wouldn't want that, So if you battle all the time, I just think that's another form of begging. Homie win, add more money. You guys are basically being like that like paying kink.
That what?
That kink where let me not get mad.
No,
like the one where it's like people give you money, and then that's their thingy. Yeah, that's like what it's giving, where I'm like, why are you doing that?
We literally just saw something like that last week, where like people, this guy paid a girl just like $3,000 for her to wish him a happy birthday. And
where is he?
It was on TikTok.
Can I say happy birthday to him? Can we all say happy birthday to him? No, but yeah, I don't know. I just think that's nasty. Like, if I see, like, someone battling too... Like, if you do it every now and then, I'm like, okay. But if I see it too much, I'm like, oh. I'm like,
well, people make their living like that, though.
Yeah, and that's sick.
That's sick.
That's sick. That's actually sick.
There was I think...
What does your mom do? She's a battler. Like, what? Like, oh, what does your boyfriend do? He battles. Go battle in an actual war, not on social media. I just like the button.
We have a soft one too.
No, I like the loud one. Yeah, I like. But yeah, do you get what I mean? Where I'm like, what? No.
Yeah, dude. I don't like battling either. But I feel like if they provide content,
yeah,
then
if it's
a
content,
little better.
I'm like, okay, but I'm like, I just don't like the concept of having to like get people to like pay, even though you're not doing anything. They do it because they want to. But I'm like, I feel guilty.
Yeah.
You're like, I wouldn't.
Yeah, no, but, that's why I passed my canasta here. Like, if people want to donate, they could donate, you know. But nah, dude. And I feel like I'm here for like fucking 3 hours putting in the work. So guys,
no, yeah, but you're not like, guys, I'm gonna only tell this story if you guys.
No, never.
I need $20 in the chat right now. $20 in the chat right now. $20 in the chat, or I'm gonna walk up and leave. Like if you were doing that, I'd be like, oh, I don't want to go on there, you know.
Yeah. Wait, did you even see what I did before you came on, or you just like, fuck it, let me go on?
What do you mean? I don't pay attention. What'd you do?
No, not what I did, but like see the type of content I do.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I thought you meant right now. I was like, what'd you do? I was I actually was just standing there. I was like in my old room, waiting for my cue.
No, like if you went to like my YouTube or TikTok, it's like, a ver qué hace este guy? Fucking, because what if I was like pretending? What if I was like an Ash?
Oh, then I probably would leave and be like, he's weird. Don't watch him.
He's fucking weird. He closed the doors.
He closed the door. Actually, why am I locked in here?
Sorry, dude.
You made me stream 24/7.
Can't leave.
Kidnapped Comadre, making him stream. Guys, how do I escape?
With the face.
Yeah. Streaming for 24 hours until the police comes arrest me, and then the police sirens in the back, and then you in like handcuffs and me.
Actually, that's a good idea, dude.
I know. Clip it. I'm gonna or screenshot it for them. The thing.
You gave me a lot of thumbnails, so shout out to you with the thumbnails. Let's see, what else we could get into. Dude, I don't know if this is true, but now talking about like either clip farming, rage baiting. This guy, I don't know if you know Zavala.
Yes.
So I don't know. I forgot to talk about this last week, but apparently he came out as bi. Did you hear about that?
Yes.
Is it true or no? Because I don't know what.
I don't know if it is. Congratulations. I'm happy that he can be his true self. If it's not, I'd be really, really upset because I feel like that's one of the things that pisses me off a lot is when people queer bait and they're like, oh, like this and that. Or I hate it specifically when it's straight guys being like, because then it's like, girl, people try to bully me for that. And you're doing this and everyone's like, like, you're so funny. I'm like, yeah. No, like, you're not. You're a clown. So if he is doing it just for that.
Good. Yeah.
Wait, what is this clip?
This is where apparently he came out.
Oh.
But I don't know what to believe.
Good. Wait, show you. 2. What? 3. 2. I'll say. Oh my god. Shut up. 3, 2, 1. Oh, that's sexual! That was great. I appreciate it.
Well, if he is happy for him, you know. But and I did see that someone mentioned that his dad kicked him out for that. If that is true, then pobrecito. Then I hope he finds like, I know how scary it is. I hope he finds somewhere safe. I hope his friends are helping take care of him. Also, his friends should also be like forcing him. Like if like when that was gonna be me. Like, my friends were like, I don't want you, like, anywhere. Like, if that happens, like, you need to let me know and you're coming over to my house right away. Yeah. I don't think he should be, like, on the street. And if so, his friends need to not be asking him, like, oh, he doesn't want to come. Force his ass to come, you know? Como va a estar en la calle, you know? But if this is all, like, a little TikTok thingy, me daría mucho coraje. Because I'm like, oh, you're making a mockery out of, like, people's full-on traumas, you know? And I'm like, I feel like that would be, like, so cruel and so fucked up. Hopefully he's okay. I will say that it is good to watch who you hang out with because I saw he was with Oblivion and Oblivion does not support that.
I went off on him like
really. I hate that love so much. I don't care. He's gonna beat my ass. Oh, he's gonna get sued. But you know, but yeah, I think that that's classless to hang out with someone like that, especially if you are. So maybe just like keep an eye on that. You know, just because like when Benji came out and everything, Oblivion was like, I don't support.
That's why I came out, and that's why I went off.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, like, what is this bugaboo doing? Like, you know, like, actually, like, nothing special about him, and he wants to, like, preach about God. No, girl. Like, get out of my face. Yeah. You know? So, hopefully he's okay. That's another reason why I don't like Lynwood.
Oh, we could get into that right now, but let's save Lynwood for a little bit. But I wanted to continue this because this is a video where his dad kicked him out, allegedly.
Yes, chat. I came out. My dad kicked me out. I'm homeless. So what? Who cares? No one cares about me, bro. It's alright, chat. We start from day one, from the bottom up. So, if you guys like watching my content, go ahead and slide a galaxy for that gas money. No fuimos. All right.
He's homeless. He gets a pass.
It's a fast.
Yeah.
Okay, so here the thing that got me is send me money for gas or whatever. Okay, and here's another thing that's I kind of don't believe he's homeless or this is all for clickbait, rage bait, because this is what he said. Apparently, he wants a discount because he's bisexual now.
We're gonna see if I can get, since I'm bi now, if I can get any discounts for being bi. So yeah, hopefully they let me record.
He gets 50% off. I get 100% off because I'm full.
Oh, you're full blooded?
Yeah, I'm full blooded gay. So I get 100% off and he gets 50% off.
Damn.
But that's actually kind of crazy, like going and asking. This definitely was like for fun, or maybe he's just trying to like lighten the mood. He's like,
probably,
oh, like, yeah,
probably.
You know, but hopefully he's okay. Like I said, if this is true, happy for him, you know, and he can be his true self now, and hopefully he has good friends. If not, he's evil.
I think he's trolling because who the fuck does this? But I don't know. Let's continue the video.
I better see him make out with a guy within the next 2 weeks. Zavala, you have 2 weeks to make out with a guy, and if not, I'm taking away that card. And I get the full 100% thing. Yeah.
And I've never tried Indian food, so we're gonna see this. We're gonna see if it's good. Hello. Hi, how are you? I'm good. Can I eat? Yeah. Yeah? Okay, thank you. How do I order?
They are a little bit buggy, but it's okay. Cada quien tiene su, like...
What?
Oh, because someone said that him and his crew are annoying.
Oh,
They're just like... I think of it as like, the boys that sit behind you in ELD. Like the ones that are just like, dude, and that are just like, chupapi muñeño, and you're like, oh
chupapi
my God,
muñeño.
like, please, like, you know, that's what I think of it, you know?
You're fucking doing homework.
Yeah.
Chihuihuis.
I know, chupapi muñeño, me, oh my God. Me, them, Jesus, he likes you, me, oh my God, no, he doesn't, stop being gay, please. Actually, Latino guys in my class would be like, oh, this fool likes you, I'm like, no, he doesn't, stop saying that, he's embarrassed right now.
That's so real, dude. I don't know why fucking in high school we did that shit, but
you did it?
No, I was in ELD.
And I'm yeah, and I'm gonna get you back for that.
I was in ELD. Sorry.
Me too.
Until 9th grade.
Really? It's okay. I was in it until I think it was like 8th or 7th. I should have stayed longer though. I think I might have cheated to get my way out because you know how they did the test to make sure that you were good.
Yeah,
I think I just took it so much that I just knew the answer to me.
I hated that fucking test, dude.
I failed it so many times. I'm like, I keep on putting the wrong one, so let me put the opposite of what I think.
And it was like this, like the easiest test too. Anyways, let's go back to Zavala.
Order food? Anything right here? Yeah. Okay. I'm like a food critic. I review food for TikTok. So if it's good, you're gonna get a lot of people here. We're gonna see.
Okay, he didn't even ask. At least not in this clip. He didn't even ask.
Yeah, maybe he was just like joking about that or trolling, but yeah, hopefully he's good. And like I said, if it is a troll, like thingy, like him being bi, I don't think it's funny. And yeah, he has 2 weeks to make out with a guy, or else
it starts now.
Or else we're gonna start. Yeah, or else we're gonna revoke the 50% off he's getting for being bi, and reducing it to 0% off.
Let's not say that one. Yeah, dude. I don't know. I feel like he is trolling. That's just my opinion. But also, if he is bi,
someone said who volunteers. I don't know, Josh. We have to find someone.
Yes. Never mind. I was gonna say something, but never mind.
Yeah. What were you gonna say?
Nada. Okay. Anyways, what else we got here? Oh, I guess. Okay, what were you saying about Lynwood?
Oh, I hate her so. She's like an annoying bug. She's like that one tia who's like very chicana, but it's very like annoying because she thinks she's white, but it's like, oh, you're everything but that, you know. And it's that one tia who's like a troncatoro. You know what the troncatoro is?
No, what definition?
It's a rancho slang. Okay, troncatoro definition, huge, something big. It's like just like a troncatoro, like something big, something odd.
Something like this?
Damn. Yeah, like I hate her. Like the reason that I don't like her, well, first of all, she's like a bug.
Get comfortable.
Yeah, but second of all, when Benji came out, everyone has their own beliefs. You don't have to support everyone,
Yeah.
But I think that you should be able to like respect someone. Like I know a couple like family members that are like homophobic. I'm like, I don't really fuck with you, but you know what? I'm not going to say anything to you because I'm like, it's not worth it. Like, tu vida. And then cuando Diosito te manda al infierno, girl, I won't be there to be with you. Whatever. Yeah. But when Benji came out, she made a video saying like, oh, that she saw he came out, but you know what? She agrees with the mom that no está bien esto que el otro. And I'm like, girl, like talking about God. I'm like, que pendeja. I was like, I hate when people try to use religion as a way to put others down. Like what happened to be kind to thy neighbor. What happened? He without sin throw the first stone. Because if we're talking about sins and we want to get into every little thing, you're not supposed to mark up your body. So her face is marked up.
Facts.
And then I usually don't shame people. Like I said, like I try not to bring things up. But once people start being mean like that, that's when I start getting nasty and I start letting all those like nasty comments I would hear as a child from my tías criticando a gente, and they start coming out.
Yeah.
Like it's like, why is she talking about him being gay instead of like, oh, like her talking about like her little like craters on her face. Like it's like I'm looking at the moon, like I've said before. Like I've said this before about several people, and it's crazy that all the people who are like the most like homophobic and the most racist and stuff, they all look like the moon. Like it's like their body knows we have to produce acne or something because this is a horrible person. Like they're evil from the inside out. Their own body ni los aguanta.
Oh, shit.
Their own body's like trying to like letting the world know, like if you look good or todo like skin good, like lo que sea, like you have a healthy glow, I'm like you're probably a good person, But if you're not, I'm like, ooh, like I feel like your body shows it,
Yeah, dude.
But yeah, I'm like, I don't know. And she's just like not a nice person, not anyone. Every time I see a video of hers, usually I like put not interested. And then that one, the only video that ever pops up is the one de Se La Burlan when they're like, oh, me at the club with an adios motherfucker, and she's like, I be looking at people. No one's looking at that. No one. Like if they are, they're looking like this. Like
or like this. Wait, where is it?
Damn.
Actually, but yeah, you know what? And like I said, I don't shame anyone, but once people start getting nasty to others, that's when I'm like, okay, I'm like, you wanted to be a little nasty, let's be nasty then. I was like, let's go, And I don't know, like it's just like it's like I'm on like every time I see a video, it's like I'm on Facebook Live from like the one person like that's the most boring. But people like Se La Burlan and she feels like she's all that. Girl, she's nothing. None of that at all. And when I say, oh, like who are you?
I'm not.
And anything better than her. Like if she's here, oh yo, amero arriba. I don't care.
Facts. I have beef with her, dude. The same because I come for her too. Because I don't know if you noticed, but she likes to come for people and what they do for a living. Like there was a clip where she.
What does she do?
Nothing.
She eats for a living. I forgot. Isn't she a Benger? Or what, like those people?
She does mukbangs. No, dude. No, she went after certain people, right? And oh wait, I found the compilation right here. We'll show you this.
I apologize for the second trigger warning, but the following contains.
Why is it not pausing? Okay, there it is.
Low-key, she doesn't look human. Like it's like if you draw something from memory. Like.
No, she had mentioned she got kicked out of a club, right?
Good.
And she started.
They're usually not allowed to bring animals inside clubs.
Oh no.
No.
Oh shit.
So I'm surprised that they let her go in.
That's crazy. No, she was talking down to someone that worked there. Like that's why you're making $20 an hour. Blah blah blah. I'm like, dude, they
didn't give her the food, huh? I hate when like big mean people like don't get their food. They get crazy. It's like if you like don't feed your bull, like and they start like charging
the
at
big
you.
Guys, the big girls that always want to talk mess and always want to try to bring.
I gotta show you that. She came for me, dude. She came for me hard. So I was like,
she needs to run or something instead of coming for you. Put that energy in something useful, girl. Something good. I believe in you.
Do the workouts. No, so she was going after that person. Like, that's why you make fucking $20 an hour or whatever. I'm like, dude, you're living off of Section 8. And like I said, there's nothing wrong living off of Section 8, okay?
But for her, it is wrong.
Yes, because she clowns on other people and how they live. And like, bro, just look in the mirror, dog. She's not racist, though.
No, yeah. But like with the whole, like, some people are like, don't bring looks into it. The fuck? How are you gonna be a bad person and still like look like that? That I made a video saying like, oh, you can't be a bad person and then still like do bad things. Cause I'm like, you can't be a bad person and then look back. Cause I'm like, girl, you're making it too fucking easy. Like, I'm not that kind of person, but I'm like, I'm gonna go for it because clearly it does. If I say something about your character, it's not gonna affect you. But I'm like, I know where to get you. I know where to get you.
Pick a struggle. But yeah, there's a whole compilation here that we made just in case she wants
Lord
to come.
Lord forbid that we ever get to be like her or look like her.
Yeah, dude, that is fucking.
And that's coming from the Curiosito King over here.
Curiosito King.
She's not even part of the Curiosos or Curiosas. She's in her own category of unique.
Dark.
She's in the unique section. The unique.
Uniqlo. Yeah, dude. But you know, it's time. It's that time of the stream where, fortunately, I have to go use the restroom. Sorry.
Take a break. Take a break.
We're gonna take a break, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can stay on here. I'm gonna go use the restroom. You want more water? I could bring more water. You're fine?
Yeah.
Okay. Psych, it's not water, it's all tequila and shit.
And you locked me in the room.
Drinking this early, Jesus?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Sorry, call me Lynwood.
Alright, I'll be back.
Alright. Pero yeah, I'm having so much pan comadres. Should I rob him? He doesn't know who he left in this house.
And he strokes my concha? Yeah!
But yeah, I'm having so much fun. We're gonna get into other topics right now, but those are some of the topics that we were like talking about a little bit before. And like I said, I don't think I'm a mean person, pero cuando me hacen o me preguntan cosas, I'm gonna be honest, you know? I really, really dislike a lot of these people. And the thing is, it's not something like, behind the screen. I would say it to their face. I would. Genuinely. Like, speaking of saying it to their face, you know how, okay, some Tiwa Danny's away. You know how I talk my truth on live sometimes and they clip it? Well, some people I was talking about, because I've said the moon face about other people before too, you know? And those people were not good people. I heard out that those people didn't like that I said that. They didn't like that I said that, but they were okay with me saying that they were Trump supporters. They're like, yeah, they're Trump supporters. But you're going to come for my skin? Yeah, ho. I went to a party and I was like, oh, maybe they're going to be there. So I was like, let me wear my boots in case I fight so I can kick them.
Oh, I missed that story, dude.
Oh, wait, yeah, I was telling him about how I'm not just like someone that like, oh, I'll say something online. I'll say it to your face too. Because what are you going to do, hit me? Okay, I'll just call the police.
Dude, I was dying.
Easy. And then I was also telling him like, oh, how like when I was talking about people, I'm not gonna say any names, but I was how they were like, oh, like Trump supporters, you know. And then I was like, oh yeah, and they have like crater face. They have like a moon for a face. And then they told someone else that they were upset that I said that they had a moon for a face. And I'm like, but me saying that you were a Trump supporter, like you're like, that's true. But really, like acting like I'm like, girl, that your priorities are in the wrong place. And I went to a party, and I was Adam's party, and I was like, oh,
recently.
Yeah, and I was like, if they go, because I got warned, I was like, oh, careful, because like I don't want you to get like run up on. And I was like, they wouldn't, but I was like, just in case, I was like, I wear boots, because I will kick someone with my heavy leather boots from Mexico. Oh, girl, 10 pounds to your leg. I'm taking you out. I'm donkey kicking you. I like that was my move growing up when my like siblings would like tackle me to the floor. A good donkey kick in the stomach, ooh, you're out, you know?
Dude, I was gonna say that. Like, you seem like a person that would kick, like, growing up as a chamaco.
Yeah,
I would kick and run.
No, I would kick. I wouldn't run. I would kick and then grab a weapon. Yeah.
Damn.
Our fights would get intense when I was younger, but yeah, I'll tell you about that right now. But, like, yeah, that's just the story that, like, oh, I wore boots. So I was like, oh, if they're gonna fight, we're gonna fight. I was like, and I some of my friends were there. And if you ever want to jump me, just know me and my friends do jump. Like, if you want to fight me one-on-one, we do jump. You can't just attack one person and not expect others to, like, do anything. Shit. If you slap one of us, you slapped all of us in the face. And we will get our lick back. And we do cheat. And I'm like, we even had a plan.
Cheat?
Yeah, we cheat, like, in a fight.
Oh.
Like, it's like, oh, like, like we're gonna jump. It's me and two of my friends, two of my homegirls.
Before going to the party, you guys talk about it already? Like,
no,
hey,
yeah, I was like, if something happens, Zeus, get me on there. No, but I was like, okay, if something happens, what are you gonna do? And they're like, oh, bitch, if you think they're gonna touch you and nothing's gonna happen, they're like, we jump. And I was like, we do jump.
So that's right. That's right.
Yeah, and I even told them, I was like, you grab him and I'm gonna kick. I was like, we're gonna do some old school bullying type of stuff. And they're like, okay. But yeah, that's a story. But growing up, I feel like I know people are gonna be like, you're so skinny, like you can't do anything. Exactly, that's why I cheat. I grab weapons. Like growing up, I would grab chargers, like the long ones, and when with my brother, because he would like hit me and then run away. So I would get an iPad charger or something long, and then like I would swing it around because he would go around the kitchen table, and I would swing it to try to get him, or I would like knock the chairs down and then like throw things below. And then,
I can't.
It would come down to like, I slammed his hand into a door, like I saw his hand there, and I was like. Because I was like, no, we're gonna go to war for this. We gave each other a lot of moretones growing up.
Would you hit him with the block of the charger, or just like
the cable?
Just the cable?
Yeah, because that hurts more. Like imagine like a swing like that to your ankle or to like your arm. It was taking you out. But they would also try me because my brother, one time we were just talking, he finished a banana and he backhanded me with the banana peel. So I was like, I have to get you really bad now.
It's so sad. No wonder you hate Latino man.
Actually. And then like even like other forms of like psychological warfare. Like my brother hates cold water. So sometimes when we would fight, I would run him out of the house. He's older than me, by the way. And it would be winter. So I would turn on the water hose and he would go hide in the yard and I would put on the pressure and I would like shoot him with the water. And obviously if you get shot with water, you're going to be like that. So then he would be on the floor. And then I'd be like, and then like one time I went my mom too because she was like, ¿Qué estás haciendo? And I turned around and I went her on accident. And I was like, I'm so sorry. And then I got hit and I was like,
you got in trouble?
Yeah, and I was like, but yeah.
He said, tracas. Oh, shit.
We play psychological games over here. Like, I'm planning stuff. Don't worry.
He's already planning stuff right now as we speak.
Danny, get out the pepper spray.
I do have the pepper spray, actually. Not in here, though.
I'm like, where?
I took it out because, hey, this guy right here, dude.
I know, when you left, I was like, should I steal?
And it's all caught on revenge. Camera. It's all caught on camera.
But no one tells you. They're like, he's good. He's been sitting here. Like, we'll share everything.
That'll be fake AF if y'all didn't tell me.
I'm making a transfer right now. Wire everyone, drop your numbers.
It's like, damn, you got money. What else we got? Oh wait, speaking about influencer parties, though, there was a question I had. Have you ever seen like some drama go down at a party and then you see it on a Chisme page? Obviously, you could say names. I'm just kidding.
I'm not going to say names though because I don't want to expose this person. No one likes to be exposing as like getting cheated on. But basically, at a party, I saw someone in a relationship make out with someone else while the other person was at the party. Like they were in the back. Like they were.
Where they make? Wait, what?
Like,
so.
Like the person that was in the relationship, they weren't with their partner. They were by the bathroom, and their partner was on the dance floor. And
that's
I was like, but I wasn't the only one that saw it, and everyone who saw, they were like. So then I was like, I think I was going through a lot of time because I was like, I actually can't deal with this right now. I was like, I can't say anything. I was like, because then I was like, I don't want to say something and then be like, we're open and be like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. So I was like. But then literally, like, I think someone did tell them, like, that night because shortly after, it came out that they had broken up.
Oh.
So then I was like...
And did you see on a T page or something?
No, I saw on their page that they broke up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because all the photos were deleted, but I was like...
Damn.
You and so Danny who? He already knows.
I already know. I just can't... I just can't say anything.
Mm-hmm.
And he strokes my concha? Yeah!
Damn, but I know it. Damn, if y'all knew, bro.
But yeah, that's probably like the only like other tea that I saw. And I was like, oh. I was like, messy. But usually if you go to a party, you shouldn't be messy. You should have fun.
I feel like that's why people don't, like, besides I'm a dad, but they don't invite me because they see me as a Chisme page, which I'm trying to get out of. I just stream.
Did you see me? I was like...
That's why they don't invite me, because they think I'm gonna spill the tea. But like I told my audience, like, dude, I'm not gonna speak on it if I don't see it on the internet. Like if something goes down.
For me, usually, I don't, cause I feel like I am known like to be a little bit of a loudmouth, like when it comes to certain stuff. But I'm like, I I'm not like a chismosa. I don't tell my boyfriend and like two of my friends who aren't on social media. But I'm like, usually if I see something, I'm like, I keep it to myself, you know? Unless it's like something that like, is brought out into the open or someone asks me, then I'm like, okay, then yeah. Oh my god.
Not the TV or the monitor falling. Hold on, chat. Oh. All right.
But yeah.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm not that way. Like, if I see something at a party or something, I'm not gonna go out of my way to speak on it. Only if I see it online.
Yeah, I do hate T pages though. Like annoying ones. Like certain T pages, I do follow like 1 or 2 T pages, but I hate I just really dislike like Pancho's thingy and then like
I gotta play this.
And also Danny Flores, bro. I'm gonna talk about Danny Flores too, bro. Porque ya me tienes hasta la chingada, bro. Danny Flores, bro.
I did not know.
And then or that other one who kind of sounds like him that wears the mask. I don't really like them just because I'm like, okay. It goes back to like I'm gay, whatever. But I'm like, why are you? Is Pancho gay or straight?
I have no idea. I want to say straight though.
Oh, I'm like, why are you as a gay man, as a straight man, like so involved in this like little like drama? Why are you worried about these 15-year-olds beefing online? You were 47. You need to worry about like something else. Like no, like for me, I'm like, okay, like you can post whatever like thingy, but then I'm like, it goes back to what I was saying, that I'm like, you're only known for this. You know, like that's like who you are. Like there's nothing about you. Like no one's like, oh yeah, I know this person because like they did this, or like they blew up because of this. Like they had this specific like thing that they did. But it's like to be known like, like just as chismoso, like I'm chismoso. I don't think that's what I'm known for. I'm known for being more like just a bitch.
Yeah, like you just speak your mind.
Yeah, but it's like like I said before, I've had my followers before, and that doesn't mean that like my videos don't flop. But that just saying like, like one thing I'm proud of is saying like, I didn't do it like because of like I was involved in all this drama involving other people. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Like lo hice solito because like I was funny, not because like I was informing people of like what's going on. Good for him. He's making his money. You know, I just like I said, don't hate, but I just like it's a massive like a little bit like like that's your only
like
thing.
You don't care.
Yeah.
For it. Yeah,
but I'm a chismosa. You have to get your chisme from other places.
Some people would consider me a chismoso, maybe like because I used to get compared to him a lot.
I feel like there is a difference though, because like I said, I have seen your videos. I feel like if anything, you don't involve yourself. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, not too much.
He's like, I feel like his is more like involving himself. Like not only is he reporting, which okay, whatever, but like I don't even know how to describe it. It's like him getting into it, and then he's like, this person doesn't like me because I said this, and it's like, well, you are spilling about them. Like they don't like you can't expect them to like you. Like if I say something about someone, I don't expect them to like me. You know, and I feel like he actively involves himself, and I feel like it also gets to people's head. Like se creen alguien por chismosos, and I'm like, you're just like a reporter.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Yeah. That's not trying to be fucked up.
No,
that's like how an A-list celebrity, if an I can't speak, sorry, I'm ELD. A-list celebrity is trying, like that's like if like a news reporter was comparing themselves to them. Yeah, you might know them, but they're not that. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
No shade. Glad everyone's making their money, but I'm like the money that they're making also isn't even really much like about them. It's more of like
on other people.
Yeah, like it's crazy. Like your check depends on like who you talk about. You know what I like. That's kind of crazy. Like that's they're kind of like your mama and papa. Like they're your sugar daddies.
That's why I stopped doing because I'm gonna be honest. I used to be like sort of like doing what he does. Yeah, I grew. I evolved, and that's why I do streaming now. Because dude, no te miento, I would talk about one person every day for like an hour, and that shit just like, bro, what the fuck am I doing?
And I feel like at a point, like even how you were like, like how you said that you were like, what the fuck am I doing? Like subconsciously, when you do that, I'm like are you not thinking like, wow, like I don't know what else to talk about if it's not someone else?
Yeah,
literally. Like if you like sat me down in front of like a camera and like, like, do you want to talk about Mexico? I can go crazy. I can talk. Well, you saw yesterday when you picked me up from the airport. I was just yapping away. Like we weren't really talking about anyone. I was just like talking about like, my experience, and like I was asking you stuff. So I feel like, if you can only sit down and talk about someone else, I'm like, you really are boring, you know? Which you are not, because you evolved, period.
Yeah, so I do what some streamers do. Like some people still get mad, like, dude, why are you upping all the chisme like a fucking little kid? I'm like, bro, I just literally see the videos you guys sent me. I have a Discord.
Also, if you ask, you can't expect to not like get a response, because sometimes with me too, they'll be like, why are you talking about this? And I'm like, bitch, did you not see like 2 seconds ago? They asked me, they're like, what are your thoughts on this? And this, you're always saying something. I'm like, am I crazy right now? Because someone just asked me.
Yeah. But I literally try to talk about everything, like pop culture, news, obviously TikTok stuff. But like I said, there was a period of time where I would just spend an hour a day basically trying to bash one person, and I was like, dude, what the fuck am I doing? Let me fucking talk about something else. But you're real because you learned. Yeah, I learned and evolved. So yeah, this streaming thing is for me now. I love it here, and we do everything. We talk about farts, chorro, everything. Literally. So shout out to everybody here. Shout out. Shout out
to everyone.
You're waiting for that too.
Any strokes, my concha?
Yeah. Danny uses his platform to speak on important topics. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Like some people, I don't know if you know, but like chisme pages, when there's a certain like a serious topic, that'll be like, I don't want to talk about it. It's too serious. But let's talk about Wilito breaking up.
Oh my God.
It's so fucking annoying,
I was going to say that's something that would bug me, especially like with everything going on.
Yeah.
I try to stay informed, and I try to like repost stuff, because the thing is, I feel like one thing about me, people don't take me serious. I will say that. I feel like usually like people know me as funny, and one of the things that I love about that is like, oh, I'm funny. But I feel like when I say things, people don't take it serious. Maybe it's the way I articulate it, like no me sale like professional. So usually what I'll try to do, I try to repost things that I'm like,
sense that there's some heavy hitters.
La Virgen, gracias. Love you, Danny, we love.
Any strokes, my concha? Yeah.
Thank you.
I feel like I'll try to repost things that are going on in the world, because I'm like, if this person can play better than me, I'll talk about it, but I'll still do that, you know?
Yeah.
But for me, like when everything was going on with like the election, because I was posting about the election beforehand, y'all can't clock me on that, because there's videos on my TikTok of me like saying like, oh, don't forget to vote, like vote for like think of your family and stuff. And even after like when things would happen, like with everything going on about like deportation and stuff, when I would mention it, it was annoying when I'm like talking. I was like, it's like, of course, like I'm gonna talk bad about these people online who are Trumpies, because I'm like, they're benefiting off Latinos. I'm Latino, and I'm like, how do you think it makes me feel? They're like, oh, like I have a lot of family like on my mom's side, they don't have papers, and they're like scared. And then the comment after that, what are your thoughts on Wilito, Odette, and Wendy? Me. So fuck my family getting deported, right? Because this is more.
Yeah,
Wilito,
dude.
Wendy, and Odette, their drama. Fuck my tia, girl. Send her ass home, right? Like, no, like I feel like that's when I would get bugged, because I'm like, oh, girl, like you guys want information, and then you guys don't look at that information. You guys just want to know about
the
chisme going on in the world. No shade to like the people I said. I was just like, oh, like that's the biggest example that I got, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah.
No, yeah, facts, dude. Facts. Like there was
Fags? Okay. What'd you call me?
What? Other one.
Oh.
Other one. Oh damn! Oh my God! Forget the stream shuts down. Whoa, guys! Thank you, guys.
Clip that.
Thank you, guys. I said facts.
Just getting clipped,
bro.
I said that clip.
It is gonna get clipped. Now I'm gonna get canceled.
He said that multiple times. Like, when he went on his break, he was like, "Stay here," and then said it, and I was like, and that's how I said to rob him.
To rob him. Rome, gracias, thank you, Comadre, for saying yes to Danny. We love you here.
Where's my concha?
Any strokes, my concha?
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, dude. What was I gonna say?
You got scared. You forgot.
Yeah, dude, you scared the shit out of me, bro. You're all fucking waiting. What? Dilo.
No, I don't remember. I was looking at myself in the camera.
Oh, probably about some serious stuff. There were some serious allegations involving Santos, and you know, some.
I reached out to the girl. I was like, I'm so sorry. I was like, I never saw any of this when it was going on. I was like, he's a horrible person. I was like, I hope that you're like healing and doing well.
Yeah, so some people were like, no, I don't want to speak about it because I don't want to give Santos clout.
Well,
and then like a few weeks later, and they also say, oh, this is a serious topic, I cannot do this. But 2 weeks later, they're talking about being someone getting essayed in the bathroom.
Yeah, I feel like people pick and choose because I feel like a lot of people are scared. A lot of people get scared, and it's like I don't even know how to say it, but I'm just like, oh, get the hell on aside. It's true. I feel like a lot of people are scared, like, oh, like, what's this person gonna like? The thing is, for me, I just don't really care. Like, I don't really care. I have a boyfriend. I have a life. I have friends. I have like my family. I'm like, if this like person who has like 1 million followers, like 500,000 followers, like I said, doesn't like me, girl, I don't see you on the regular basis, and I hope you don't like me, and I hope you think about me a lot. Like, I hope you dream of me, and I hope that I'm always in your nightmares. Lo que sea, like, you should be able to like speak your mind, because these people are sometimes that's why I say you should bring things online sometimes, because sometimes people have no repercussions, and then I'm like, might as well. I'm like, it's not nothing bad. It's like freedom of speech. You can say your truth. You know, might as well get it out there. Plus, you don't owe them anything. Like, if they don't like you, what? You're still gonna live. Yeah, plenty of people don't like me. It's okay. And I hope
do you know that they don't like you?
Yeah, but I hope that they still like don't fuck with me. I kind of like people not liking me.
Why?
Because I'm like, oh my god, like I'm in your head, love. Like, like this is a psychological game. Like,
fix the camera. Yeah.
This is like a psychological game of me. Like, oh, like you might not like me, but I'm like, I'm still in the back of your mind. Like you see someone with curly hair, and you see someone with curly hair and it's a twink like, and you're like, Comadre? And like you're ready to run up and it's not me. Like, I don't know. I'm like, and the thing is, they don't like me, but for like a good reason, because I was like, I called you out on your bullshit, and now you're angry that I brought attention to it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's okay. There's nothing to worry about there.
Yeah, but like stuff like that. But yeah, that's my little spiel on that. Where I'm like, girl, speak your mind.
They're nobodies, anyways. Mm-hmm. Wait, did they like you before though, or they're like?
I think it was like. Well, I feel like in social media, there's a lot of things of like, oh, you're cordial with people, you don't really know them, but it's like your acquaintance. Like, like at a party that they were there, I took a shot with her because I was like, and she was like, how are you? I was like, I'm good. But this was before everything happened, so I wasn't aware. So I was like, oh, so it was like that. But if I find out something that I don't like about you, I'm switching up real quick, and I'm gonna be like, no.
Why'd you switch up on me?
After you call me that bad word.
I did not.
Maybe I
did
will.
Not. I would never. All my friends are gay, dude.
Ew. That's not right. We have Lynwood. That's not right.
It's not right. All right. A ver que, oh, what do you think of Shawty Bae? Because we call her my sister here, and I know you've partied with her. Yeah, my hermana. Yeah.
I go through. Okay, truthfully, Shawty, this isn't hate. I go through phases where I love and I hate her. Like I truly do. Shawty, I'm not trying to take clout from you. I don't want that. It's okay.
We don't need the clout. We don't need the clout.
Even if I did, it's okay. Keep it. Keep
it over there.
But I just go through phases where I'm like me enfada, and then I'm like, okay, pobrecita, whatever, and then I'm enfada otra vez, and I'm like, girl, why did I even like you know? And it's the same. Where it's like I'm like sometimes I'm like, you're funny, girl, like I forgive you, and then I'm like, girl, you just pissed me off, like you know.
Dude, we have I feel the same. I feel the same way. Like we have a special bond.
Well, mine's not a bond. It's like literally a love-hate relationship. I'm like, oh, she's funny, and I'm like, pobrecita, and then I'm like, nah, que pobrecita. I'm like, she knows, and then I get mad, but then yeah,
she does know. Se hace la Shawty Bae, dude. But yeah, no, we call her my sister here because one time she said we look alike. Me and her look alike. Do we look alike or no? It's probably like the cachetes, huh?
Maybe.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's the glasses.
Actually, if she wore glasses, I think that you would.
Yeah, I think so. I want to do a stream with her, like twinning. A twin stream. You know how Abuelito did his stream with his twin? Have you seen it?
Oh, the gay fool?
I don't know.
Isn't he gay?
I don't
Did I
know.
make that
Wow.
up? I can say it because I'm full. I can say it.
He's full-blooded. He's
Yeah.
full-blooded. Wow. Cancel.
I don't care. What are you gonna say? It's true. Whether he knows, maybe he might not know it now, but he will in the future.
Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah. He gets 100% pass, not just 50. It's true. But yeah.
No, but yeah, I want to do something like that, like me, her, and then my friend Miriam. They say she looks like Benji, so I want to get Benji in here and her.
Benji's
and Benji.
so sweet. You would
have you met?
Hi, Benji. Yeah.
No, I'm trying to. Yeah, I'm gonna see if he wants to come.
He's from Bakersfield.
Yeah,
Central Valley. Yeah.
Yes, he's.
Me queda como una hora from where I live.
You're from
Fresno. Yeah, he's so sweet. You'll love him.
Yeah, dude. So I want to get that here.
Benji, don't ignore him. I'm kidding. Ignore him. He's gonna lock you in this room like he did me. I'm scared.
The doors are open. Well, they're closed, but they're unlocked. They're unlocked.
What do we learn? Never trust a Latino man.
They're unlocked, dude. They're unlocked. Benji said he's still waiting on getting paid for his merch. Awkward. So how's the weather?
Wait, I don't get why it's awkward.
Because the person who made the merch is she's a friend
of you.
You could, yeah. Oh my god. She's a regular here.
Praise the Lord!
I was just like, let me just press my button.
No, she's a regular here, but I don't know if that's true. We might have to, I'll support her. We might have to hit her up and see what's cracking.
She's acting like the innocent when she's not the innocent.
Whoa!
Me just like starting stuff.
I know. You don't even know what the fuck you're
I
talking
don't even know.
about.
Actually, I'm kind of confused, but whatever.
Whatever. Yeah, pass the baskets, close the doors. Okay. But yeah, no, I would love to have Benji here. Maybe in the future.
Hopefully.
In the future.
Manifesting. Like I said, he's super sweet.
Dude, if there was that, this is another question I had. It's not here, but if there was one person you would say like, "Yo, go stream with Danny," who would it be? And before you answer, you have to hook it up if you have the connects.
Wait, one more time.
If you had to pick a person to say, "Yo, go stream with Danny," and you have the connects, who would it be? Púrate. I'm just kidding. Take your time. Take your time. He takes the whole show.
Who do I know that does social media that's nice?
That doesn't care about cloud. That would go. Well, you could say doesn't care about cloud because a lot of these people, literally, if you don't benefit them, then they won't.
Product. She's super sweet.
You know her?
Yeah.
For real? Have you gone to her podcast?
I've been on there like twice.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, he didn't watch it.
Bad.
Yeah, I'm out of here.
Hold on. Let me go look that up. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
What?
She's so sweet. I love her.
What the?
One of the few people that's truly, like, genuinely, like, a really good person.
Her studio's in her house too, no?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Nalga? Oh, no. Sorry. Two different Jesus.
It's true.
Okay, I didn't know you were on it.
Yeah, that's a recent time. I just got a haircut that day. And then I was on it before, too.
Oh, shit, okay.
That one.
Oh, right here.
And I think I was on there maybe once before. Oh, yeah.
Damn, 3 times?
Yeah. She's so sweet. I fuck with Snow so much.
And
I love her tia. She's so real.
Yeah, oh, shit. That would be cool.
But yeah, super sweet.
All right, now you have to hook it up, dude.
It's true.
I didn't know you were on there.
Or maybe not after you call me that word.
Okay. Relax. You know, another person I would like to have on is Jesus. Jesus and Leo are one of the funniest people.
Yeah,
Leo,
I met them. They're nice.
They seem super chill. But yeah, W Comadre. W's in the chat for Comadre. Damn.
You know who's one of the only artists that I really, or not like influencer, but artists that I'm like, oh my god, I would die to meet them. Yeti Moi. Do you know who Yeti Moi is?
Yeti MUA?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love her so. I went to her concert in LA.
Really?
Yeah, I love Yeri Moa.
I heard she was problematic.
Is she?
Oh, canceled. No, I covered some chisme regarding her. I forgot what was it.
I always know that she always fights with Bea Cat, and then they're friends now. But I love I like some. You know? Do you guys? I don't know. I have.
Wait, wasn't she the one fighting with Mona? Like getting into it with another creator.
I think so. Yeah.
Mona. Yeah.
Oh, the thing that I love. I don't know if you guys have this, but I don't know if guys do this. Do you guys like just fangirl over someone that you don't really know, but you're like, oh my god, they're so real. That's how it is for me with Yeri. Like, because she's super short in person, and she's always has like cut outfits. So I'm like, she's like a brat. So I'm like, oh my god, I love her so much. Like yeah. I don't know. Like, I just think that she's so like. I'm like, girl, I want to be you so bad. I don't know, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I have a person like that.
I'm just gay. Is that what you're trying to say?
Dude, all the clips are gonna be me. No, I don't have a person. I don't think so. Maybe someone. Yeah, I don't think I'll fangirl or fanboy over someone. I don't think so. Not even Ethan, dude. I don't think so.
Who's Ethan?
Some guy that does a podcast, H3.
Oh, Ethan.
You know him?
I know of him, but I never watch his stuff.
Yeah, this is the only podcast I watch on the daily. But yeah, I don't even know.
The only podcast that I listen to is not. Well, it's like not active anymore. It's called Jamazing.
Jamazing on YouTube.
It's on Spotify and Apple Music.
Podcast was Chris.
Yeah.
Cancel.
It's like crazy stuff, but I'm like, oh my god, like
I never heard of it.
It's insane. It's all sarcasm, but I'm like, this is like crazy. Like I hear it, and I'm like, oh my god, like I hear it more to be like, I can't believe he still said that.
You know, there's a podcast too. There's a podcast I used to listen to while I worked a 9 to 5. People will call in and tell their crazy ass stories. Like there was a guy that called in and he was like, "Yo, I'm straight, but I like to sleep with gay men." So like,
real.
Praise the Lord! Praise the
Someone
Lord!
had to do it.
What? What is that podcast called? I forgot, dude. But it was so real. Like random people would call in and just tell their stories, like their crazy ass stories. So yeah, if I remember, I'll let you know. But yeah, I really. Do you like watch a lot of YouTube or like TikTokers? Anyone you follow on a daily?
I follow a YouTube family called Weedum and Reap.
You like YouTube family channels?
No.
Cancel.
You wish. It's a farming family, and the kids don't live at home. It's just a wife and husband. So yeah, you hate that they take care of animals.
You reverse it. Uno reverse. Cancel that one.
Yeah. But
oh shit.
Basically, they just like have goats and they milk them and they breed them, and I just like watching it. Like I like watching like them like the stages like, oh, our goat's gonna give birth in like 3 weeks, and it's like, oh, we fed the goats and this and that. That's like the only thing I usually on YouTube that I keep up with. Besides that, I'm on YouTube for free movies.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they have good free movies actually. But what about any TikTokers like you actually enjoy or dos te caen mal?
No. Yeah. Okay. So I was gonna make a TikTok. Beauty TikTokers that I like, there's few. Like some I tolerate, not tolerate, but it's like not that I really have anything, but I'm like, oh, whatever. Favorite makeup people are Daos and Paloma. Do you know them?
Nope.
Daos, Femme Queen, I love her. She's actually from the Central Valley, like where I'm from.
Okay.
Too. And then Paloma, she's from Texas. I love Paloma. She's so sweet, and I just love like her ambiance, everything about her. You know, and I've met them both in real life. They're super sweet. And then couples, the only couple that technically it's not. They have a couple. They do videos together, and they're a couple. And then there's another couple, but I like them both individually, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Vinny and Kim, I do like them. I feel like they're not as cringy as other couples can be. Girl, don't get me started. There's worse. Not too much on them. Not too much on Kim. Not too much. Okay? Because I fight. I'm not fucking joking. Yeah, that's right.
Ooh.
Yeah, you call me the F word. So remember. remember.
I didn't.
I don't know if you want to say anything about Kim or Vinny. Do you? Because I don't know.
He's praying. Sugar Lips is praying.
Me praying. Sugar Lips, pray for me so I don't go crazy if you say something about Kim and Vinny. But yeah, I really do fuck with them. I think that they're cute and they actually seem happy to film with each other. And it's not giving like Austin and that other girl, even though they're not together anymore.
Austin and the Ace Family one?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's giving like, oh, they actually like each other. I've seen them in person once, and they seem happy together. So I'm like, oh, it's nice to see someone like enjoy their couple and like just like genuinely film it, you know?
I just gotta say this about them. Nothing against them, but I feel like they're not genuine.
Really?
That's just me. I never met them in person, but what I see, I feel like they just do certain things for content. Don't fight me.
Yeah, careful.
Yo. Hold on. Let it load. It's loading. Hold on, chat. It's loading.
I would never let anybody like put it up me.
Oh wait, wrong one.
Whoa! Whoa!
I'm trying to find another one. Hold on, wait.
Whoa!
No, wrong one.
No, this one. The Canelo one.
Get the fuck out of here because
actually,
I'm gonna fuck you out right now, motherfucker.
Not too much on Kim.
Whoa!
Yeah, well, like I said, like I said, I don't know everything to each.
No, yeah, that's just what I see online.
For me, compared to other ones, because I've seen a couple, you know, I think that they're not as bad.
Yeah.
As compared to YouTube ones and other ones, they actually like, and their videos like, they're not doing too much and they're not doing too little. As with others, I see like the most fakest thing of like surprising my girlfriend, big ass fucking camera right there, and then her. And then I think a few times I'm like, did people comment? They're like, did they not see you like recording? Were they not suspicious? Or getting my girlfriend's reaction?
It's
like
stupid.
Like, you know, so I'm like, I fuck with them for that. But also, I fuck with, I don't know if, do you know Romeo?
Romeo and who? Just Romeo?
Romeo and his girlfriend, I believe her name's pronounced Marlene.
No.
Yeah, I fuck with them. I think that they're a really cute couple. If they had a couple channel, I would be on that hoe. If they had merch, I would be on that hoe.
Yeah.
But I like him individually because I feel like I met him in person. He's really, really sweet and he seems really genuine. And then he just seems happy to be doing what he's doing, you know? And then I like his girlfriend because she gives me gym motivation. She's so pretty. And then she's pompuda, so I'm like, like I see her and I'm like, I actually have to like drink a protein shake and go to the gym right now. I'm not joking. Like I need to go now ASAP.
Yeah.
And then informational / funny people that I like Tony Vara, my friend.
I know Tony. Shout out Tony.
Yeah, he's a bitch, but he's nice. He is. I'm not gonna say.
Oh shit.
And I like Snow the Product.
No.
But she doesn't count because she's bigger than an influencer. Yeah.
She's a musician. She's a rapper.
And who else do I actually like? Really, really like fuck with online. I like Kevin. Hyphy Kevin. He does like dancing videos and hypo videos.
Oh, I thought Kevin from like These Boys or was it Those Boys?
No. But yeah, I feel like other people, it's not saying that I don't like them, but I'm like, oh, those are people that I usually am like, I'm trying to keep up with their videos. That I think like, oh, I'm going to check what they posted, you know?
Yeah.
Besides that, everyone else, girl, I forget y'all exist.
Talking about Kimmy and Vinny though, what did you think about their porn addiction video?
That one, I think it was a little intense. But I mean, if they felt like, oh, they needed to share that, I wouldn't. But if they felt like they felt they would, I'm glad que se desahoga. I don't like, get it off your chest, girl. You know, get it out there.
Yeah. Because that's a video where I was like, ooh.
Yeah, maybe like, I do feel like they did it with the intent to like, educate. Hopefully, I don't think like it came off very educational. I think it was more of like just like confessing. But you know what? I think the intent is like what matters, and they didn't harm anyone. It was just like they were giving.
No, they harmed me.
Oh really?
No, I'm just kidding.
Well, remember what you called me.
Dude, you're Team Video Kid, dude. Yeah. Okay, all right. Oh shit, dude.
But yeah, those are like just the main people.
Okay, they're asking, what do you think about Cade, Karen, and Eddie?
Oh, I like them. I just don't watch their couple videos. That's why I didn't put them, because they're nice. Except I've met her and him. And my boyfriend met him too at a party, and so sweet, so respectful, so like los saludos de mano, everything. Like every time I run into them, they've been very kind. I just don't watch them as a couple. You know, I watch Kim. I'm not Kim. Karen, like usually more. You know, so that's why I don't count it as a couple, because I'm not actively looking for them, you know?
Yeah, I like them too. But like I said, I don't really watch a lot of YouTube just because I do this now. So like YouTube, I mean, I watch some, but not a lot. But that's another couple I would like to have here in the stream. They seem very genuine and humble. So yeah, dude, let's make it happen. If you're watching, make it happen. The videos are funny. Yeah. But yeah, I used to watch a lot of Latino creators on YouTube.
Really? I didn't.
When, I think it was 2018. When you had Benny, Alondra, Elsie, Us Always. You know who's Us Always?
The thing is, I don't really know those people that much. I know them a little bit more now, but I never used to watch YouTube like that. I would watch animal videos because I like animals. So like when I started like getting on social media, actually, I was like, oh, I don't know who these people are. Because I did not trying to be like, I don't know who you are. I just wasn't online like that. I would literally, my whole YouTube feed was like, oh, like 3 animals going extinct. What hybrids can exist? This and that, you know? It was never like drama or like videos like that.
Yeah.
Like I was learning how to whistle. I'm like I was doing shit like, you know, what you guys were worried about, some drama going on. I was over here practicing. I can purr like a cat. Wait.
Oh, dude.
I know.
Wait, do it here.
Yeah, I learned stuff from watching animal videos. I don't know how I discovered it, you know? Meow. Actually. Wait, let me bark like a chihuahua. Hold on. Like, that one's not that bad. That one's kind of bad. You know, I haven't done it in a while, you know?
That's okay. All right, that's different.
Let me see if I can still do baby ducks. No, I can't. My voice can't go that high anymore. Sorry.
Okay.
Someone said, "Ayo."
Okay, I see you.
Frogs. I know how to. In Puerto Rico, I think it's the state animal is the coqui, and they go. It's like a little whistle, but they don't whistle. But it sounds like coqui.
I never heard of that. Talented, that one.
Thank you.
Talentoso, dude.
I'm talented, but you still call me that?
Oh my god. How's Comadre feel about James Bola?
He's nice. I've met him once.
I think he's probably gonna come here too.
Oh my god, really? Hi, if he comes home, I said hi. Even though I already follow him, but still just like Comadre said hi. But yeah, I met him at Adam's party. Super, super sweet.
Yeah, he's gonna eat like 50 Maruchans on live.
Really? Good. Someone's got to do it.
Someone's got to do it.
I'm proud of him.
Dude, he's actually
not
coming
anyone can, period. I'm kidding.
I don't think I could eat 50 Maruchans. But he's actually coming up. He literally just hit 300K, bro. In the span of like...
Hopefully, 1 million in less than like 2 months. James, that's your goal. I'm setting my goal for you.
He definitely could do it, bro. But
you're gonna do it. And I'm gonna be really happy when he does. He
hit 300K. Not to mention, not to put James on the spot, but he was supposed to come last year, and he's the one that flaked.
James, he got busy.
No, he was busy.
He got busy.
He got busy with Maruchans.
Exactly.
He was busy.
So
absolutely.
Not too much. Just remember what you called me.
All right. Let's chill. No, but yeah, dude, that's another person that's probably gonna come within this year. We'll see. We're still planning it. I know he was just in the. He collabed with Zavala too. They did a whole ass thing. What do you think about Jojo Siwa?
Oh my god! Well, I just saw that barely. La niña está confundida. I don't know. He hit the factory reset button and she's normal. I don't know. Pero that is messy. It is a little bit like they got a little bit close, you know?
Yeah, if you guys don't know, we're talking about Jojo Siwa and I think it was Big Brother. Apparently she was caught with the guy, Matthew, Chris, whatever. Oh, Chris. Okay, this was it right here. I was showing Comadre this earlier. And yeah, to me, I talked about this last week. To me, this seems really sus. They're too close, like Comadre said. I don't know. But then her girl came out and spoke out about it.
I was watching the same show as you all. I could not talk to my partner at the time, and it was very unsettling and very hurtful, and I did feel betrayed. The messages I received throughout, as was mentioned on the show, I was receiving video messages every day in admiration of me and our...
Can you imagine your partner goes to, your boyfriend goes to a show and you see that?
Go.
Oh, you would have to go?
Yeah.
Why?
I was doing something crazy.
Don't say it.
No, because you guys can be like, what? I was gonna say, I'd have to go air it out. I'm not joking. I actually would have to go in there and destroy everything. Like, but yeah, pobrecita. It's odd, to say the least. I'm gonna give her the slightest bit of benefit of the doubt because like I told you, I have my old roommate Jimena. We were really close. We always would do stuff and people were like she would give me she would pop my back and afterwards she would hug me and then she was like, "You're pregnant." And I'm like, "Oh my God," you know. And then one time she was like, "This isn't bad." She was like, "Can I hold it while you pee?" And I was like, "Sure." And then in the most, because she was like, "I want to see," and I was like, "Okay, yeah." And then everyone was like, "That's weird," and I was like, and she was like, "That is weird." No, she wasn't. Like my boyfriend was like, "That is weird," and I was like, "Is it?" I was like, "I don't like her." I was like, and she doesn't like me. I was like she was just curious, and I was like, and then we didn't. But then we also used to share a bed. Like we had both our twin beds, and we pushed them together so we can have one big bed.
Yeah.
But it was just because we were like so close. Like sometimes I would take a shower and we would be talking, and she would just sit on the toilet while I took a shower just so we could continue talking. Yeah, so that's where I'm like giving the. But they just met, so I don't know.
You know what? That's giving. That's giving compas right there.
Exactly. So yeah.
I call you straight.
No, you didn't. It started with an A and ends with an ag. But yeah. So that's why I'm like,
dude.
A slightest bit of a doubt, but I'm like, they also just met, so I'm like, I don't know. I don't think that they would have that big of a friendship. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Let's ver qué dijo.
Love in our relationship, but the truth of the matter is, I was dumped at the after party.
Damn.
With Chris in the next room.
Damn, I didn't know she was dumped like that.
Oh yeah, that's something definitely happened. Never mind. Me confessing stuff. Never mind.
I take all that back.
A lot of the things that were depicted were rooted in truth, and I have become collateral in that truth.
Yeah, dude. So yeah, I think something did happen.
Yeah.
You said it. She hit the reset button.
Yeah. It's just like, I don't know. It's crazy.
It's like crazy.
Also, did you see that she didn't? Wasn't she trying to play as Rapunzel?
Did she?
Like I saw a video of like her like supposedly like doing like the video, and I was like, this is so bad. She has like that Disney style like acting.
I did not see that.
Look up Jojo siwa Tangled.
Jojo siwa. Is this one?
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question?
No.
If it's so important, why haven't you seen the lanterns until now?
That's none of your business.
And why won't your mother let you cut your hair?
None of your business.
You always do everything your mother tells you.
Are you always so annoying?
Can I give you some advice?
Please don't.
At a certain point, you have to live your own life, not just please your mother.
Is that how you became a thief? Is your mother proud of that?
My mother died when I was young.
Oh, I'm sorry. Who took care of you?
I took care of myself. That's how I became a thief. Speaking of, there. The snuggly duckling with horses out.
Yeah, me neither. That's why I'm like, it's horrible.
Horses! Look, Pascal!
Yes, they're horses.
It is giving very much Disney vibes.
It's giving, what's that one girl from Jessie? The
older one?
No, Sky Jackson. It's giving her when she.
You don't like Sky Jackson?
No, it was giving her when they were like, because Sky Jackson tried out for Euphoria, but they didn't. So then
I gotta see that.
So then no, they don't have a clip of it, but they have a clip of her acting, and they're like, you really think you think they were gonna want you as if you were like still talking like you were in Hey Jesse?
Yeah, dude, I didn't see that. Wow. Yeah, I don't like.
Yeah, so I'm like, I don't know. Point is, Jojo Siwa's getting her karma with that, not getting that role, because she's not gonna get it at all.
Yeah, she's not. By the looks of, was this recent though?
I think I barely started seeing it.
That is crazy. What else I have? Oh, dude, have you seen this video? Shout out to Victoria in the house. We love Victoria here. For those that don't know, that's Sugar Lips' ex-girl.
And he strokes my concha? Yeah!
Yep. She, I just found this video this morning.
Like a Sugar Lips? No way, Jose! I'm like super nervous. Like I even told the doctor, and I'm like I have a question, and she's like, oh sure. And then I asked her, well, is there any chance I can get an STD if my partner has brown discharge? And she's like, and she looks at me all weird, like if she never heard that before. And she's like, it was brown? What do you mean by discharge? And I'm all like, well, when I last had, that encounter with that scary man, there was some brown leakage, brown stuff. And he was like, and the lady was like, it could be a pop like a Sugar Lips.
Dude, have you ever seen brown discharge?
No, nor do I ever. Girl, he shit on you. Like, actually, you just got confused.
Imagine.
That's crazy.
Se echó un pedito, like Lynwood. Dude, that's fucking gross, dude. Victoria, get checked, man.
Actually, find someone else, too.
And he strokes my concha? Yeah!
Yeah. Concha's there, dude. Yeah, fuck. Oh, let's see what Shawty Bay said. Oh, this is okay. So she wanted to collab with Ash Trevino.
Why?
She wanted to collab with Ash Trevino, and she asked her people like, "Yo, would I get canceled?" And people were saying, "Yeah, duh, of course." And then she took it back, I think.
Who want to collab? Am I going to get canceled if I have a collab with Ash Trevino?
Batty that one. Anyways, yeah, she's asking her people, and then they're like, yeah, of course. And yeah, she's all like, oh, never mind, I'm not collabing.
Actually, why would anyone want to collaborate with that?
I don't know. People wanted to interview her.
Really? Yeah. There's so much more going on in the world. If you want to interview Ash Trevino, girl.
There was worse things going on than people wanted to talk about the portion.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm like there's nothing else more interesting going on besides Ash.
It's a clout, that's why. The clout chasers. Well, sorry to do this again, but
take a break.
I'm telling you, I go twice a stream, dude.
That's crazy.
You
need to go to the doctor. I'm like, that's not normal.
That's diabetes.
That's just not normal.
It is. I drink a gallon of water a day, that's why.
I drink too.
Yeah, I have a small bladder though.
That's not true.
It is.
That's not true.
It is.
Everyone's bladder is the same. People just lie to each other like, I have a small bladder. Stop lying, bruh.
Stop the cat.
Also, never tell anyone you have a small bladder. That's embarrassing.
Why? It's not embarrassing.
It's not true, and they're gonna be like, oh, he's lying. He just says un millón.
Dude, you'll see me mail.
He's un millón.
Yo, if I don't go right now, I'll pee right here. We're at witness, unfortunately.
You need to get a diaper so then you don't have to stand up.
Well, I'm waiting for the diapers to come in.
So you could just be like, hey guys, and you guys are just gonna hear and him like, soy mojadito cuando se mueve from side to side. But yeah. Oh my god, I'm gonna be in a boxing match. Did you guys know that? Latin Fragrances, it's going on in LA. Look them up on Instagram. I'm gonna be boxing someone, another twink. And I think it's June 28th, if I remember correctly. Stay tuned.
And he strokes my concha? Yeah!
Yeah. I'm gonna win. will believe it.
And he strokes my concha. Yeah.
But yeah, we have other things that we're going to talk about too. Also, I'm going to have a podcast soon. So you guys need to stay tuned for that. I'm going to be talking about a lot of stuff. But you can't cheat. Oh, I'm going to cheat. I'm going to put braids in my hair. Like I'm going to do like 2 braids and then I'm going to put razors in them. So if there's any hair pulling, they're going to get a bloody hand.
And he strokes my concha. Yeah.
¿Probaste algo o no?
No.
Cancel that one. Alright. What were we talking about?
Nothing. We're just saying.
Why are they saying funny emoji or laughing emoji?
I am just funny.
Or will your podcast be available? You told them?
Yeah.
Damn.
It's gonna be available on clips on TikTok when I clip farm and then YouTube.
What is it gonna be about? Just like friends shooting the shit or what?
It's just gonna be me like talking to you about whatever like comes to mind.
That's
my experiences in life. Like you guys are gonna send me questions like, what should I do? And then I'm just gonna be like, you should do this, and you have to listen. If not, bad things happen.
Okay, all right. Are you looking to have like any guests or just you and your friends?
Well, not really guests, but I'm like, if anyone wants to, I'm like, they can come. But I'm gonna be filming in random places. Like I'm not gonna have a setup. It's gonna be like me with my camera sitting in my closet, and then the next one's gonna be me in the bathroom, just like talking like while I'm on the toilet. And then
so it's just YouTube videos.
Yeah, but like the podcast, and like if I have guests, like they'll just accompany me wherever I go.
Hey,
like,
so no masks or anything.
No, like I'm gonna
or
go
not
like
masks. Sorry, mics.
Like the little ones from TikTok Shop, like right here, me. Like I'm gonna go eating somewhere and just like talk to you guys as I'm doing it, like about like stuff going on to me.
I think that's actually pretty unique.
Yeah. So blogging, but it's gonna be a podcast. Except my setup's on the go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we need to bring you back though for me and my friend Miriam have a podcast called Vibin'. No? Okay.
Sorry. I can eat.
Sorry, Miriam. I tried.
Yeah.
No, but we do have a podcast called Vibin' with Danny and Miriam. So maybe we'll bring you back and interview you there officially.
Yes, I'm down.
No. This is what we did. Whoa, dude. We did a 24-hour live stream. Right here in my house.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I feel like I actually would knock out in the live stream. It would be like me farting.
Maybe you could come to our other one. We're planning to have another 24-hour live stream.
Oh my god, I just scratched my eye. My mascara's everywhere now, probably, is it?
No. You're good.
Did you try my
No.
Makeup artist! I
didn't want to assume.
Thank you. You just assumed I was this perfect. It's true. It's really true. I'm not joking.
No, honey, you're not going to put in my pompa. No, thank you.
Dude, you're like Vera. She presses every fucking button when she's here.
Well, it's good. We have to get use out of them. It's because you only press like 2. Huh? He only pressed
No,
like
I
2.
press all of them.
No,
I muchos buttons, dude. I muchos.
Exactly. When's the last time
you
you
were
guys
in
heard
my
that
fucking
one?
house,
Never.
bitch asshole.
Anyways. But yeah, dude, we gotta get you on right here to the podcast.
Yes.
24-hour
The
live
stream, it's like, it turns into a 24-hour transit of me sleeping the whole stream. Me. I wake up, the stream is over. Me. When are we starting?
Yeah, we're planning to do it in LA next time. Because we also have friends from Fresno. I don't know if you've seen them. Saida and Yomi.
I ended up moving.
Let me see. They're from Fresno too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so they'll probably come again and some other friends. But yeah, it would be cool to have you.
Yeah, just let me know.
Just sleep. That's what our friend did, Latina Beauty.
Oh, really?
She slept not for a long time, but she was sleeping. And we made a TikTok, toda dormida.
Girl, give me some NyQuil. I'll sleep through everything.
Some NyQuil? Some NyQuil with some Sprite or what?
I'm not Santos or Brie.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Awkward. All right, let's get into the scary stuff because I know you have some scary stories, but I did want to show you some videos I found. Running Duende. Have you heard about duendes?
Yeah.
You love
all
duendes.
These little old Latino men. They're all duendes.
Oh shit.
Let's talk about one of the creepiest Mexican videos that are on TikTok right now. The running duende video. But before I show you a bit of this absolutely creepy video, let's break it down a little bit. On June 26th in Chapulhuacanito, San Luis Potosí, Mexico, user Crónicas Paranormales UAS upload this video and go crazy viral, getting millions and millions of views. Because in this video, they allegedly caught a duende, saying that it was 10:40 at night on a Monday, and then as they were turning the street, they saw in the corner of their eye someone running, who they at first thought it was a child, which they found weird because they said that the street was completely empty, but that they kept seeing strange movements, so they took out their camera and caught this. I'm just gonna show you the video. Pay attention right here.
Duendes are not that big. Or are they? Have you seen one?
No, but I've always heard that they're small, like childlike. Like I've always heard that they're the size of like a 2-year-old or a 3-year-old.
Oh really? I thought they were like the actual gnome size.
Well, they sell like. Well, they say that duendes are like spiritual beings, you know.
Yeah.
So they sell duendes. Did you know that?
Like
duende dolls.
For their guard. Oh, dolls. Okay, no, I didn't know.
No,
that.
yeah, and the thing I would never, because I get scared. Because they say that it comes with the spirit of an actual duende. Like there's a spiritual entity attached to it. And it's a duende.
Shit.
They sell them in Mexico. But I've been there. They usually sell them like in like the stores where they sell like sage and crystals. They'll usually have a few, but they ask you not to touch them, and they'll usually have them like somewhere else.
Oh,
But I would never, just because I've always heard stories of like, because it's like not like a pet, but you have to give it its place. You know, like I remember I saw something saying like your duende usually it comes to like the person who has it. They know like what it likes, so it's like le gustan los cacahuates and like Dino. So then you'll put like cacahuates and vino for it, and then they say that like it'll disappear because it eats it, you know? And if it's good, it'll bring you good luck. But then I've also heard horror stories of like, if you get a duende, sometimes they get overly attached to you. So if you have a kid or you get a girlfriend or something, they get attacked the person.
They start fucking with them.
Because they get jealous. So then I've heard stories of like, if that happens, you have to go, I don't know the whole thing, like I said, I would never, but that you have to take the duende to like a cemetery and like something or like something like that and tell it like, okay, ya no regrese, que por favor se vaya, lo que sea. But yeah, it's scary. I would never, just because I would be scared. I'm like, fuck, I'm too likable. It's gonna get obsessed.
I'm too likable.
It's gonna be fucking obsessed with me, and it's gonna like attack everyone.
Nah.
But yeah, so that, but I've also like heard like spiritual entities like that, but also like the actual ones. I always like heard that they're like the size of a small child, like a 2 to 3-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I've heard, you know.
Comadre, would you ever get a labubu? Love them.
I'd rather get a duende. I'm kidding. No, I just don't like labubus.
What are your? Yeah, I was gonna. That's a good question. What are your thoughts on labubus?
I think you guys just like them because other people like them. It's kind of like I was like, oh. Girl, I'm not a labubu girl. I'm a look there, see me's girl. I got my look there, see me, not because anyone likes him, because I fuck with that old man, because he gives me my medicine in Mexico, ni modo. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just like, oh, like, no se me hace, like, when people go crazy at the labubu store, I'm like, oh my god. Girl, you're so irresponsible with your money. Like, this is why we're in this state. This is why sometimes ni tenemos para comer, because y'all just spend on anything, cualquier babosada. Like, a labubu, girl, that's 6 meals you could have eaten right there. That's 6 times you could have gone to the taco stand and like actually fed yourself, and you're putting it on your backpack just for someone to steal it, girl.
People resell them for like $70, $65-$70. That's a lot of money. So okay, well we won't take them to the labubu spot. I found, because after this I was gonna take you to.
Good, don't.
Yeah, no. Good. Sorry guys. Sorry.
But yeah, duendes are scary. I've always heard about how like they kidnap little kids and it scares me.
How are they that powerful? Oh shit.
Because they say like supuestamente like in el rancho que they live like in montes and like wilderness places, you know. But a lot of places, like my grandma's backyard, an example, it's like her yard and her patio, and then like you go to the back and it's like you know, that's in plants, like we plant corn and stuff. But straight behind there, it's all like cerro, like cerro, like trees, like bushes, lo que sea. So they say that they live like in like wilderness areas like that, but the way that they lead children is that like children see them as other kids, you know. So then they'll like tell them like, oh, let's go play, and kid being a kid, it's not really gonna be like,
yeah, I see,
why are you here, like lo que sea. So supposedly they'll like lead them, and they'll take them away. They don't like carry them out. Usually, I've never heard of that. Maybe someone's like, oh, they carry them, but I've always heard like they more coax them, like, oh,
okay.
You know?
I see. Yeah, that makes more sense.
And supposedly they like, there's like theories. They say that sometimes like they feed on the kids' youth for themselves, but then they also say that like, oh, there's different stories and like how they say for everything, but they also say that sometimes they turn the kid into like a duende itself, and that's why sometimes kids go missing or lo que sea, you know?
Oh hell no.
Because sometimes like by the time that the parents realize, oh, like mi chiquilla donde está, they'll go looking for him, and then they'll see that their kids like out in the wilderness, and they're like, ¿qué pasó? And they're like, oh, pues los niños me trajeron acá, and then the parents are like, ¿cuáles niños? They're like, oh, los niños que tenían like la ropa diferente, or like something like that, you know? But yeah, basically they just lure, you know?
Yeah, lure the little kids. Damn. All right, well, not fucking buying a duende anymore. Do you believe in La Llorona? Have you seen her?
No.
You don't want to meet her?
Not really. I'd be like, ya para de chillar, ya pasó, supéralo. Take a hit from this blunt and ya, cállate. I'm like, ya, basta, chillona.
I heard with this, like, if she sounds far away, she's close. But if
the thing is, am I terrified of her? No. Like, I don't even mean that scary. Girl, I'm not your kid. You're not gonna round me. Oh, we're gonna fight. You know, like I feel like soy miedoso, but in the moment, if you put me up to it, oh, let's go. You know, like not joke. I feel like if I heard that in Mexico, I think someone would be pranking me.
Yeah.
So I'd open my window and I'd be like, shh. So imagine you're generally outside my house, and I'm like, shh.
Del hocico.
I'm like, son las 3 de la mañana. I'm like, shh, shh, shh. You know, because I shush my neighbors if they're being too loud. Sometimes, like if they're screaming, I'm like, shh. And then I'm like, para que se callen.
Have you ever been shushed?
No.
You could never.
No. Pero yeah, so I'm like, do I believe in her? Yeah, but I don't think I'd be like that scared.
What scares you actually then?
Well, ghosts, but I feel like I wouldn't be scared of her because I'm like, girl, you're so unserious. Like,
you know what?
Like you hunt everyone
Hold
besides people who actually did horrible stuff. Like yo qué culpa tengo? Like yo no soy tus hijos, girl. Go look for them.
Yeah.
Mis niños, why'd you kill them then? Crazy.
Right.
Like psychopath.
I have another segment real quick before. Let's play the Ouija board.
Oh, girl, I'd walk out.
Yeah.
And I know you don't have it because there's nothing over there. I got him. Boom. No, yeah.
I would never.
I would never
I was just
either.
kidding.
I actually would be so terrified of something like getting itself to me that I'm like,
You
no.
attached.
I would walk out of a house if like they had to be like, girl, you know what? I'm gonna wait outside. You guys can do whatever you want.
Seen too many fucking movies.
Yeah, no. It's not like dumb. And then the thing that also scares me with that is that I've seen like, because I like ghost shows and like haunted stuff and like demon stuff. Like I like watching it, but then it freaks me out. So then I try not to watch it too much because then I start like hyper focusing on things that happen, you know?
Yeah.
But I've always heard that sometimes even if something does attach itself to you when you do that, if you're not really super religious at that point, it stays dormant. But then if you become more religious throughout your life, it like awakens it.
What the fuck?
No, yeah. And then I've also heard that sometimes something will stay with you, but it's kind of just like little things here and there. But people have babies, so sometimes they'll wait for you to have a baby or an infant, because that's something that's not, it's not going to defend itself.
Yeah.
You know, and then imagine how scared, like, because a lot of things, they feed off fear, you know? Imagine how, like, scaring one person and scaring them for the fact that their baby's in trouble too. That's way more terrifying than, like, just you being scared alone, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, I've heard that. I don't know. I'm no demonologist, ghostologist, lo que sea, but that's what I've heard.
Demonologist. Have scary shit happen to you?
I feel like I've had little moments here and there where I'm like, oh, you know? Like, are we going to get into that now?
Yeah, we could get into it. Yeah.
Like, I've talked about this before, that I've heard my name being called before. I haven't heard it in a while. It was more when I was younger growing up. I would hear my name being called in my mom's voice and my sister's voice.
What they say, Comadre? I'm just kidding.
No, my family calls me, my name is Jesus, and a lot of Jesuses go by Chuy, but I don't. My family calls me Chuche. And it's very, like, I've never met anyone else who their family calls them Chuche. I don't know if you have.
I've never.
Well, you know. So I know Chuche as like, oh, that's someone from my close family. You know, they know me as Chuche. No, I don't ever tell anyone like, oh, that name, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I would hear my mom or sister go Chuche, and it would happen a couple of times. And I'm malcriado, so I would be like, oh, like, ¿qué? And then she wouldn't answer, so then I would go and I'd be like, ¿Qué pasó, mami? And she'd be like, Yo no te hablé. And I was like, sí. And then I always felt like I was crazy until one time my sister was like, Yo también la escuché que lo llamó. And then she was like, Yo no le llamé. And we were like, well, sabe, you know? And then, so that happened for a while, then it stopped. And then it went to, I went to college, okay, so I was in my dorm and I had my roommates, you know? And then 2 of them were gone and 1 of them was sleeping. And I was laying in bed and I heard in one of my roommates' voice, Chuche, and I was like, I didn't think anything. I got out of bed, I was like, what the fuck does Jimena want now? And I was about to open the door and then I was like,
wait, what the
why
fuck?
did she call me Chuche? I was like, she does not even, she does not call me that. Like, she doesn't even, she calls me by my name. She would never call me that because she, would get embarrassed. She'd be like, why am I calling you that? That's weird, you know? And I was like, what? So then I went back in bed and I think I texted her. And I was like, girl, did you call me? And then time went by and then after a while she was like, I was knocked out. What happened? I was like, and I went to her room and I was like, girl, no fucking way. I was like, I heard you call me Chucha. She was like, I would never call you that. She was like, that's weird.
Damn.
Like, that's what your family calls you. And I was like, exactly. And I was like, you have to stay in my room. And she was like, I'm not going to stay there. And I was like, I'm scared you have to stay. And she was like, no, because I don't want them to get me too. And I was like, Jimena, you're not doing that. I was like, you're coming in my room with me. Like, you're going to spend the night. And then she spent the night in my room.
Oh, hell no.
Because I was like, no.
I've heard someone whisper in my ear before. And that, dude, when that happened, I got goosebumps and everything. I'm like, oh, hell no, let me leave. And it was just, that's one of the scariest shit. Someone whispering to your ear. Mm-hmm. And then also I had, one time I told you this yesterday. Mm-hmm. One time I was changing my son in the room and I had the door closed because there was people here. And we had a whole slide, a pool for them. So I had to change them. And then out of nowhere, I hear the doorknob, super fast if someone's trying to come in. And I got up and checked and no one was there.
That's terrifying.
It was in this house, Jesus.
It's your house, not mine. I rebuke.
Something happened. I was like, what the fuck? But weird shit happens to knock on wood, it doesn't, but it's been a few months that nothing.
That's why I'm not stealing from you. I don't want to take anything.
No, still. You want this remote? You want this pen?
I start emptying my pockets.
You fucking drop everything. But on your live, oh yeah, something did happen on my live. Like a paper raised up. But I think it was a fan that the paper moved because I have the fan on. And a notebook in the back. And then it just moved. Let me see if I can find that. House? No. You eat Halls for fun? Yeah. For the flavor? You're sick?
No. They're just good.
I've never seen anyone eat Halls for fun. Sorry.
Cherry flavor is good. Have you guys ever had good medicine? That's what it tastes like.
Good medicine?
You know how you would take some medicines and it's yummy medicine? And the others are like, ay, guacala, that was horrible?
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Anyways, Danny but Comadre Jolly Ranchers. What? Hold on, let me see if I can find this haunted video. There's some clips here. Okay. Oh, fuck, you scared me?
I got him.
You choke on the Halls? I'm gonna go bring the light back. Oh, shit. How come I cannot find it? No mames. Do y'all see it here, chat? I thought I had uploaded on this stream. On this, this one?
Oh.
You guys answer the poll. I will be back. And yeah, answer the poll. Answer it. Yeah, you see, I always go to the restroom.
I was like, what?
What the fuck? I forgot about this video. Wait, it's not that one. I forgot about that one, bro. Sorry, it's not that one.
I was like,
it says ghost, but it's not. You're like, what the fuck is this?
I was like, well, that's your wife under a blanket.
Holy shit, it's not this one, dude. It was like four. It was like a big ass, no mames. I cannot find it anymore. Oh, this one.
Dude, this paper thing got me tripping bolas, bro. This looks legit like someone lifted it and put it back on. Hold on. Let's play one more time. Yeah. It out. Is that a family portrait over there? Yes. Right here. Right
paper?
here. Yeah. So a company.
Oh my God,
actually,
scary.
funny story. A company
But I think
hit
it was
me
a
up.
fan. I don't know, but it looks like someone picked it up, huh?
Yeah. That's scary.
It out. Is that a family portrait over there? Yes. Right here. Right here.
That is scary.
I caught it, bro. I was like, what the fuck?
For me, the other one, well, I made a TikTok about it. And then I think you saw the one where like my chonies flew across the room.
You being dead ass?
Yeah, because I like to fold my clothes. So my house, I've said it before that my old one, I think that it was like haunted, but the ghost was kind of chill. It was like it would do something, then disappear for 2 months, and like it'd be like, hey, like like
that's what happens here.
Like, to remind me. So then I'd be like, I'm kidding. So then I feel like it would usually happen to me, So then I was like folding clothes, and then when you're folding clothes, and then once you're done, you're like, now I have to put it away, but you're like, I'm gonna rest a little bit. So I folded all my clothes and I put my chonies on top, and I was laying down. No fan in my room, it's like I have a little ventilador. It was turned off, like windows closed, lo que sea. Top choni, like I was already laid down, flies across the room, and I was like,
what the fuck?
And then I had TikTok at that point, so if you go back, I don't even know how far. But I remember I made a TikTok. I was like, the ghost in my room just threw my underwear. I was like, girl, you trying to take them off or what? Like I was like making a joke because I didn't get scared. I was like, that's kind of funny. Like it threw like my chonies away, like across. I was like, are they dirty? What happened? Did I not wash them right? That was a joke. You're supposed to laugh.
I got it.
But,
wow.
But yeah. So that was like one of the like least scary ones. But the other, like I've had little things here and there. Like one time we would go, if you're from the Central Valley, that we would go to the state capitol to like do like trips to see the offices or whatever. So when you would go on the train. So we would have to go early.
Mm-hmm.
And on one of those times, my mom was like, oh, dile a tu papá que ya vaya a prender el carro, ya van a ser las 6. And I was like, okay. So I'm walking to the room and I see him, or what I think is him because my dad always wears a sombrero, walking into the room. And I was like, okay. And I walked in and it was dark. And I was like, I saw him like standing like on the other side of the bed, like by the closet. And I was like, oh, papi, si mami que ya me lleves. And then he didn't say anything. And I was like, walking out, I was like, wait, why didn't he say anything? I turned around, room empty. But I saw like, I spelled that's what I was talking about. And then my mom was like, ya está en el carro tu papá. And I was like, mami, yo pensé que le estaba y dijo, no, está en el carro ya. Estaba ahí desde And I was like,
hell no, dude.
So then it was scary. And then my boyfriend's house right now where we live, it's haunted. Like I said, the ghost, it's leve. Like it'll do little things here and there, but it's not like crazy, you know? Like, here's an example. When we were in his old bedroom, he had a square box, like those carton ones. In his closet was open, and it was sitting, his fan was on, but this box, mind you, it was there the whole time. It was like on it, like good, like that invitations box that has gum on it.
Okay.
That one, you know? Sitting flat, we were watching a movie or something. Randomly throughout the movie, flies off completely. And I was like...
Was it a scary movie?
No.
It was just a normal?
Yeah, and then it just flies off completely. And I was like... And he was like, that's crazy. And I was like, what? And he was like, it flew off, but it was like sitting like completely still. And he's like, maybe the wind. I was like, how did that doesn't make sense? It would have flown off completely. And I was like, and it's not empty. It's like, it has things in it. Like, that doesn't make sense. And then after a little bit, he was like, let's go to sleep. And I was like, I'm scared. I was like, I don't want to. And then he was like, you're fine. He's like, we can go to sleep with like a movie or something on. I think I did leave it on. And I sleep with my like legs curled up because I was like, I'm not going to get grabbed by the feet. I was like, I'm not doing that today. But yeah, that's another thing that happened. And then I got sleep paralysis at his house.
Dude, I was just going to ask you that.
Have you ever gotten it? Because I sleep face down. So when I sleep like this, like one nostril out, one eye out.
You sleep praying.
Like, yeah, like face down, you know? And my boyfriend goes to work early in the morning because he has a cleaning business. So I hear him go and whatever. And at this point, his cat wasn't fixed. So his cat used to hump.
Okay.
So, no.
Whoa.
So this part of the story, because his cat would go on the bed and hump your legs, like if they were under the blanket. So I was like entre dormido. And I feel like an indent in the bed. And I thought it was his cat, Vinny, who jumped on the bed. And I was like, oh my God, like he's going to start humping me. Like, so I was in my head, I was already like, oh, I'm going to have to get up and like kick him out of the room because if not, no me va a dejar en paz. And then I still
Wait,
feel
was it still like nighttime?
It was like
dark,
like 3:30, 4 in the morning.
Okay.
So I still feel like the little like thingy on like the little pressure on one side of my legs. So my legs are like this, you know, like face down. So I feel on one side, and then I feel another on the other side. And in my head, I'm like, I saw myself. I'm like, what? Like, like how is the other like? How is he already on the other side if I still feel him on this side? And then it goes to like if someone was on top of me going like if someone was like on top of me, and then it starts saying I always remember, like, I'm that kind of, well, if you notice, I'm very forgetful. I always forget what it was saying, and then randomly I'll remember. It was saying something in Spanish along the line of like levántate, 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 and like giggling. And in my head I was like, I had opened my eyes and I could physically see the bed like indenting, you know, even though it was one eye, I could see it, and it was dark, but I could still see, you know. And I was like, oh my god. And I was like, it was like going, like, it was making me feel like, oh my god, like, what am I gonna do, and I was like, in that moment I was like, you've watched enough paranormal shows. I was like, stop freaking out, you're feeding it, it's gonna get stronger if you start freaking out. So in my head I'm like, I need to get mad, or like calm, like I need to not be scared, so it's not getting that energy.
You didn't think of praying or anything?
No. I was like, oh my god, I was like, pinche fantasma. I was like, in my head I was like just saying stuff. I was like, you're good, like, it's fine, it's gonna finish, whatever. And then it stopped, and then I was finally able to like move. And then I texted my boyfriend, and I was like, oh my god, I just got so scared, like, I think I had like sleep paralysis, but like it was scary, like I'm not gonna go back to sleep. He was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. And I was like, come home as soon as you get off of work. And then I turned on all the lights and I put on a show.
Were you weren't able to move or anything?
But I was like seeing the bed indent, you know.
Oh, dude, I had one like that too in my when I lived with my parents. There was my room was hella dark, so you know how some rooms you turn off the lights but you could still see like just little shapes. That one you couldn't see shit. It was like completely dark, and I always sleep on my side too. And then out of nowhere, like, it's weird because you're awake but you're not. So like I felt a shadow coming towards me. I don't know if it happened to you, but when it's happening, do you remember the sound? Have you ever seen Paranormal Activity?
No.
Well, do you know like the rumbling sound they put on like shows or like scary movies? That's what it kind of felt like. So I saw the shadow coming. I'm like, fuck, wake up. And like I couldn't move. I heard myself yelling, but like I was probably like mumbling in real life or whatever. I'm like, fuck. I felt it coming. And as soon as it got to me, that's when I woke up. I couldn't move in it or anything.
That's scary, yeah.
That is like one of the fucking scariest shit. And the next day, or like 2 weeks later, I went to church.
Really?
I was like, yeah, no, this ain't happening, dog. No, that is, knock on wood, it hasn't happened again. But yeah,
that's terrifying. Like, that's an example. And then I've had little things like here and there too, like in my aunt's house in Mexico.
Yo, Megan, thank you. Other one.
And he strokes my concha. Yeah.
Thank you.
They always say my aunt's house is haunted. And my cousins who are older always say like, oh, that they swear on everything that when they go, they see a lady, que, like, she bothers them, like she knocks on the doors, she scratches, like stuff like that, you know. So they always say it's one of my tias who passed away. And that tia, she died before when I was born, but like I couldn't remember because I was still a baby, you know. But they say that she liked me. I'm not saying it is, maybe the ghost really fucks with me and doesn't do anything. But like I said, I'm very miedoso type of person that I don't like being in the dark. But at her house, I can walk down the hallway without turning on a light, whatever. You know, me da miedo, like no soy miedoso like that there. And I've walked past, like, because the kitchen has like, it's like a hacienda style house. Yeah. So when I mean hallway, I mean like the outside. It's like a little patio area, you know. And the kitchen has like long windows like this. And I walked past like. And when I walk past, sometimes I'll see like, oh, like if someone's standing there and I'm like, oh, is my tia awake or like what's going on? My other tia, not the one that passed.
Yeah, I was like, whoa.
No. But I'm like, oh, like is she awake or like who's here, you know? So then I'll look back and it's like, oh, it's empty, you know? Or stuff like that. Or it's like I'll be like doing something in the living room and I hear like in the living room is like right next to the kitchen. And I'm like, oh, and there's windows so I can see, and I'm like, oh, but I don't feel the fear.
Yeah. So
then I feel like that's a difference of like, oh, like I'm not scared. Like I feel like whatever is there, because I think there is something there. It's not like bothering me personally. Other people, they swear on everything that like, oh, that they have gotten bothered, but at least me, like at least nunca me molesta. And I'm like, thank you, tia, if that's you. I'm like, for fucking with me and not scaring me.
Yeah, dude.
I appreciate you. Shout out to Armilda. I love you.
Yeah, I have like those like you have a Theo or Tia that plays around too much. Mm-hmm. I'll be like, fuck, if they ever pass away, dude, they're gonna fuck with me in the afterlife. They fuck around too much, dude.
Real.
So hell no. Then another thing that happened here, I might have told this story before my live, where I was chilling. My wife was asleep on the couch. My son, he was playing with his cars on the carpet, on the rug. And I was just watching a boxing fight. And then, I don't know, out of nowhere, I just started looking at my son. And he literally starts eyeing something down the hallway. Like, you could see his head move. And he realizes, goes, Dad, I'm scared. And he runs to me.
That's scary.
I was like, fuck no.
No, yeah.
Because they say kids could see shit like that. I'm like, no, dude.
Like with my...
heck no.
My nieces, my sister-in-law's name is Leticia, but we call her Leti, you know? And I told you that ever since they were little, they hated our dark hallway that we have in our house. Like, I've never liked it either, but like, I still walk by it because I'm like, I have to, you know? But when they go by, now that they're like older, like one's in 4th grade, the other one's in 1st or 2nd, I forget. They go together. They don't like going alone. Like, they can be in anywhere else like by themselves, but like through the hallway, they always like, they hold each other. They're like, oh, me cuidas. They'll tell that to each other, or they'll tell me, or they'll tell someone else, like, walk us.
Yeah.
And when my niece, when the youngest one first started getting a little bit older, where she could start talking, she started saying, El monstruo dijo Leticia, which is my sister-in-law's name. But then we were like, ¿Cuál monstruo? And then no one, not even my brother, calls his wife that name, because it's like, we just not, no one's accustomed to it, and we never say it. So we were like, she calls her mom Mami. Like, why would she say like Leticia? Like, she never like would refer to her. So we were like, why did she call her Leticia? But then my family was like, whatever. You know, I believe it was whatever like was in the house. They might have like whispered something or lo que sea.
No,
and my family never believed me that it was like haunted-ish until we went to Mexico, and my brother stayed home, and within a week of him being home, he had to call a priest to like bendecir because he was getting scared. He says that the Alexa would start talking by itself, like if someone was asking it questions, and it would turn on the music. And he says that he would just hear like walking like throughout the house, or like noises, like if someone else was there, but no one was there. You know? No,
I'm good. That's why Alexa scare me, dude. Not because Ash Trevino, but because it sometimes turn on in the middle of the night. Do you have an Alexa?
I have a Google Home.
A Google. Same shit, but hell no.
That whole stays silent, and it better stay silent. It's gonna get unplugged.
You unplug it, it still fucking talks.
I'd be like, oh. I'm like, charge my phone if you're gonna be activating stuff.
Throw that shit away.
But the most clear thing that I've seen it 3 times. Going back to Corcoran where I live, it's like a little town, you know? But there's these curves going through it. We'll go into it if you're going from like Tulare or Joaquina. And like, they always say that the curves are haunted, you know? And I didn't believe it until one day it was like the fair. And I was like, oh, me and my friend went, we like volunteered, and then we got off late, and then we went to go eat. So it was like 11, and we were driving back home. And we were talking lo que sea, and my car's headlights were like this, but the road goes like this. So when my headlights turn back like onto the main road like this, the straight road, I'm not joking, there was like, think of it like almost like a miniature like cloud white mist on the road. But as soon as my headlights like hit it, it was there, it was white, and it just goes like, it lifts up and it disappeared. And I was like, in my head, I'm like, yo me lo imagino, like I must have like an eye booger or something like in my eye, like algo. And for like a split second, it was quiet. Then my friend Rosa goes, did you see that? As soon as she said that, I started crying because I was like, Rosa, I saw that too. Oh my God, like, I'm so scared. And then she lives on the other side of town, on the outside, and I had to drive in. I was like, I still have to drive back to my house right now.
So you had to go through those again?
No, I didn't have to go through there again, but she still lives on the other side of town. So I was going to be driving like 10 minutes alone to get to my house. Okay. And it was dark, and I was like, oh my God. She was like, do you want me to go with you? I was like, how are you going to get home? Your mom's not going to pick you up right now. I have to drop you off. So then I played Taylor Swift on the way home. So I'm like, I literally put Shake It Off because I was like, I need something lively.
Shake it off.
So then I'm not scared. But then I saw it one more time after that. And then recently, probably I want to say like 2 months ago, my boyfriend went to Corcoran with me. And we went to Tulare, and then we were going back to Corcoran. I was like, oh, up ahead, that's where we see the ghost sometimes. And he was like, oh yeah. And I was like, yeah. And then when his headlights turned it, there was a mist again, but it was a little bit higher. And then as soon as the light hit it, it was like, it disappeared. And I was like, did you see that? And he was like, oh my God. He's like, I did see it. And he was like, I'm nervous. And I was like, it's okay. I was like, it's okay. I was like, I'm glad you saw it too. He's like, I have goosebumps. He's like, I saw it. And I was like, yeah. I was like,
it's okay, pero písale.
No, I was like, it's there. Like, it's always there.
Yeah.
Like, that I always see it, you know?
Oh, hell no.
But yeah.
California's scary then over there.
Yeah, but I was like, oh my God. Like, it's kind of cool that you see it. I see it usually there. But it's also like, oh, pobrecito, whatever.
Have you ever tried recording it?
No.
Usually
I'm driving, or if I'm...
Try.
Or if I'm, no, I'm scared.
Or with your passenger.
Oh, yeah. I just didn't think, because I was like, what are the odds? And then I did, and I was like, oh my God.
Nah, next time you gotta film it and then put it on TikTok.
Actually. But yeah, I'm trying to think. Well, I've had like little things here and there, but I'm so forgetful. Nah, I only forget the ones that are like specific.
I forget a lot of shit too. I forget a lot of shit too. So, yeah, don't even trip. Hell no. That is scary, guys. That is scary. Danny, I got a story. Danny, do a scary story night so we can share one day. Hopefully, yeah.
That's true. You have to do that.
Yeah, dude, but not at night.
For real.
If my shit's actually haunted, I don't want to do it, bro. I don't want to do it. Fucking wake up the spirits and shit. Heck no, dude. All right, let's see what else we got. We have 15 minutes left of the stream and then we're done.
Period.
Yeah, it went by pretty fast.
I know, it hasn't felt like
3 hours.
No,
it's been 3 hours.
We've been yapping.
Yeah.
So it doesn't feel like anything.
We had yappuccinos, guys, in the morning. So, I wanted to listen to this. Jackie speaking on her breakup. Oh, you probably saw this. Jackie and Isaac. Do you know them?
Oh wait, yeah.
Yeah.
I knew they broke up. I just haven't looked into anything of it.
She went live, I think.
Jackie opened
Let me see.
up about her breakup with Isaac and says that she's going through a lot physically, mentally, and emotionally. She also says that she can't believe that she's going through her second public breakup.
I have been super anxious, like the public stuff of it all, like everyone telling me that this is like the best thing I could have done, and it's just not what's in like my mind or heart, you know what I mean? And also like me being a little bit embarrassed because now I'm 29 and just like going through another public breakup, like, and obviously
Can you imagine going through 2 public breakups?
Yeah, that's a lot.
That is a lot.
I know this is toxic that I'm doing to myself, but you know when you're just like, how could you put yourself in this position again? Kind of thing. How did I get it all wrong? Kind of.
Why did they break up?
You know.
I don't know. A lot of people are speculating a lot of things, but they haven't said
sense
why.
That there's some heavy hitters.
Yo, La Virgen, gracias for the 2 Just Scary Night.
Thank you, honey.
Hey, you stroked my concha? Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel I said this on live. I feel like Isaac right now, I don't know. I feel like he's doing a lot right now. You know, he's doing the streaming. Of course, he lives with Lito and stuff. And she maybe wants a real. She probably wants to take it to the next level. I don't know. That's what I'm over here giving my opinion on it.
Well, hopefully they both find whatever they're looking for. And I said, she's embarrassed because she's 29. Girl, like, it's okay. Like, todos pasamos por cosas. Better 29 than 68. So, luckily, you still got a chance. And even if you were 68, you still got a chance. There's more men in the world than, like, fish in the sea. That's not true, but you know, you get what I mean.
Facts.
In case some of you guys didn't know, this is not Jackie's first relationship.
Okay. That's basically it. But here's Isaac speaking on that too. He said he's not gonna talk about it though.
Why'd you guys do this? It's like, chat, we're never gonna talk about that because it's just we're choosing to keep that, you know, between us. So you guys will never get an explanation. You guys will never know why we put it, or when I spoke about it. Even when she did a video, when she did a TikTok, it was, hey, you know, obviously he didn't do this, he didn't do that, we're good. We're not gonna get into details, you know. I understand you guys want to chisme.
Hopefully good, so then neither of them get more hate than the other, you know? Because I feel like usually, like, when you post a public breakout, people usually start choosing sides. And sometimes people don't, like, it's crazy sometimes what, like, the full story is that people don't tell, you know? So the person that you're like, oh, pobrecito, it could be like, oh, pues tampoco no era santito, like, she was santita, or más santita ella que él, you know? So I feel like at least they respect each other enough to, like, not be, like, bashing each other.
Yeah,
you know?
Especially on this one, people will pick sides.
But it's good that they're aware of that and they're not wanting and willingly, like, putting stuff out there so they can bash each other, you know?
Yeah, hopefully Well, like he said, they won't put it out there.
Man, you guys want all the details, but unfortunately, like, that's just not gonna happen. So, you know, it's all good. And it's okay.
It's okay. It's okay, wait.
To not even normal, but just like, I don't even know. Social media is not my favorite thing to be on right now. That's why I haven't even I've been streaming for the past couple of days, but then these past 2 days I've just been taking.
Shut up, girl, please. Like right now is not the time.
I just been chilling. I just been on Wilito streams and shit.
Yeah, that's pretty much it, though. Yeah, it's probably difficult for them to speak out. And, dude, knowing it was probably nothing. They just went their separate ways.
Yeah. A lot of things, like, sometimes, like, people, like, grow with you and then sometimes you outgrow them. And that's a part of life, you know?
Mm-hmm. But, yeah, that's what I feel like. Nothing
at least
really
they're not,
happened.
like I said, they respect each other enough to be like, let's not talk about it online and, like, stir something up and turn it into something else, especially if they're trying to process it.
Have you ever been in, like, chisme or, like, a public breakup or something?
I broke up with my boyfriend for a month. Well, I got broken up with for a month, but then we got back together.
Was it public?
Not super.
Wait,
like,
does your boyfriend do social media?
No.
Oh, that's cool.
No, yeah. But it was more like, oh, I did a video. They got a lot of views. It's like, oh, come with, because my car's really loud. So I was like, come with me in my private helicopter to go pick up the stuff from my ex's house. And I went and I was just like taking things out of, because I had a drawer, because we didn't live together at that point. So I was just like taking these things out and just be like, oh, this, I'm keeping this, and be like, oh, this is yours, like whatever.
Yeah.
But besides that, that was like the only thing that I subi. And then a month later, we got back together.
So no, like besides that one, no chisme, like someone made a video about you or anything?
Not really, not that I can think of. And if they did, girl, métetelo por donde te quepa.
Wait, why don't we search up your name? Let's see if you come out.
But yeah, actually, let's see.
Imagine.
I argue with people a lot, but I don't even know if like you would consider that like drama.
What the hell? Your famousness?
Es tan chido ver tanta gente que like que miro por
My pelo all like de todos lados. It was windy and it was humid.
What was this?
This was in Puerto Rico. Before my nose job, get that off the screen right now.
Oh wait, you had a nose job, huh? Mm-hmm. Have I looked to the side? Damn, it looks better. Congrats, dude. Queen shit. Wait, how? This was in 2022. Mm-hmm. Oh, this is a while back.
Internet, aquí en persona.
I lied.
Como que es como un sueño.
And this too. Oh my God, you have to skip it.
Okay.
I lied. I think they asked me, they're like, what's your favorite Becky G song or Karol G song? And I just like, all of them, because I don't listen to them. So I was like, I was too embarrassed to be like, I don't listen to her.
That's me, dude.
So I was like, all of them, they have other songs that are great. And I was like, afterwards, I was like, I fucking lied. I was like, I don't know any of their songs like by heart.
That's me.
And I know you could be like, oh, why don't you say this one or say that one? I just didn't think. I was like, let me lie. I was like, no one's gonna fact check me.
Facts. Oh, you were on Jenica's podcast. You were on this IE Friends?
Yes.
Or I know IE Besties.
Long hair giving period.
Someone.
Real.
Wait, who hurt you?
Kisses your child because I'm like, you're setting me up to be 5'4" and to be fugly. Like Jesus de Nazaret.
Oh my God. Okay, hey, let's not play this guy. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
you're famous, dude.
Like I said, I feel like I have little things with people every now and then, but like beefs. No.
Oh, this is some guy you have beef with.
Oh, my friend Tony, he's a bitch.
Okay, but you can't be mean.
I'm not.
You can't be mean. Okay. We listen and we do not judge. We listen and we don't judge at the beginning of each one. I think so. Okay, we listen and we do not judge. Sometimes when you tell me that I can use 2 or 3 sprays of your expensive cologne, I go.
We listen and we don't judge. After you use your oiling sheets, I go and I look in the trash can and see how much oil came off.
I just used it. Okay, we listen and we do not judge. Sometimes like dejo desastre en el baño because I know that you'll eventually clean it up.
We listen and we don't judge. Sometimes when I do your laundry, if I find a really ugly shirt, I throw it away.
I did do that sometimes. I don't care.
The first comment is, Comadre, okay?
So sure.
I was actually just tired.
You were sad? You need to talk about it?
No, I feel like I have like sad face sometimes where people are like, are you okay? And I was like, girl, I'm just sleepy. I was like, I'm fine. I was like, I'm completely happy right now. I was like, nomás con sueño.
I was just tired.
Okay, we listen and we do not judge.
No, we had probably
Every
laughed
time.
and he was like, let's make a video. And I was like, let's do it.
Every time.
Okay, Latina.
Okay, we listen and we do not judge. Every time something traumatic happens to you, I think of the first opportunity to make a joke about it.
We listen and we don't judge. After I go into the bathroom after you use it, I'm always like to be like, oh my god, this is so gross.
Okay. We listen and we do not judge. I thought I was living in a middle class household, so I started flushing the toilet paper and I clogged it really bad.
Wait, you're supposed to though.
Not in our apartment complex.
No?
No, the pipes can't handle it.
Oh, I guess so.
Like it's not meant for like it'll clog it. So he clogged our bathroom toilet. And then he was like, fix it. And I was like, how am I going to fix it? We don't have a plunger. And then I was like, we actually need to call someone. So we called maintenance and then he unplugged it. And he was like, oh, try not to flush toilet paper or baby wipes just because like, oh, it can clog it. But yeah.
Yeah, because we talked about it. We talked about it here. It's like, I don't know why. Is it just Latinos? But they throw their shit, literally, their toilet paper in the trash. I'm like, you're supposed to put it in the toilet.
No, yeah. But I also saw things saying that the reason why a lot of Latinos do that, is because usually they don't live in the houses that have that good piping made for like that. Usually you live in somewhere that's like, oh, you can throw in the trash can and like, pero si se te chingan las pipes. It's either that or you just take out the trash like whenever se viene, you know?
Yeah, dude. I learned I had to fucking throw it away or throw it in the trash. But yeah, you don't. It seems like you don't have no chisme stuff.
Well, I like argue with, like I said, I just feel like I argue with people, but it's more of like,
Let me see. Watch you come out. Boom. No, nada. Shout out to you for not being problematic.
No, yeah. I'm like,
¿Hay un stroke, mi concha? Yeah.
I am. Digo muchas cosas, but I'm like, it's all truth.
Yeah, no one gets mad at you. That's what we were saying yesterday or today. Was it? How you could say one thing and then your friend says it, but they get canceled and not you.
Yeah, I also feel like it's because like, yo no digo cosas con mal. Pues if I say something bad, I mean it on purpose. Like lo digo con mal, pero it's like I usually like say something as it is, and usually I feel like the people who follow me aren't like they like me,
the realness.
Like yeah, they like me saying like how I feel. But yeah, I'm like maybe I am like. I give a little bit more leeway for stuff, but I'm like, yo, de todos modos, yo no digo nada que es súper malo.
Yeah.
Más malo hacen otra gente.
That's what I feel like. That's what I was saying, telling Jesus. Like, I could say something, but then Miriam could say the same thing, and she'll get canceled. But that would be, dude. So
wait, have you been in Chisme?
No.
That's not true.
How you know?
Pancho.
Oh, that is true. Hold on. Let me search up my name, actually.
Lynwood.
It's because no one really cares about that, though. I feel like. Let's see.
I'm kidding. I mean, it's because I saw someone say lies. Ooh,
Stop.
She was laughing.
What the fuck? Hey. Shh.
Lost hella weight.
What, Shawty? Hold on. It takes a while. Yeah, dude. Just besides the Pancho one and Lynwood, that's pretty much it. I don't really. I'm trying not to entertain anymore, but yeah. I mean, that's about it.
Good.
But the one for Pancho, it's been like 3 years already.
Really?
I made let me see. I made a video back then. Not me, not knowing how to spell.
Me too. It's okay.
3 years ago. He fucked me over 3 years ago. But that's pretty much it, though. And then recently I've been covering his stuff. So this is where he clogged back.
You'll be back! Emus can't help people customize and save with Liberty Mute!
So he after we had our thing 3 years ago, he would never say my name. Because one, he didn't want to give me clout. I'm like, okay. Because if he mentions me, that's giving me clout, apparently. But
girl, but everyone still knows who you're talking. Like that's that comes like I'm not going because I don't want to give clout. We still know who you're talking about. Like the little like search bar literally says like usually like who you're talking about. So might as well.
Yeah. So this day he crashed out and finally said my name. It's where the soundbite came from.
You guys, and there was a video Carol C not too long ago, like a week ago, saying, "Yeah, guys, what kind of content should I do? Because like I don't really know what kind of videos I should be doing, but give me some ideas." Well, this is one of your ideas. You want to come after me? And also, Danny Flores, bro. I'm gonna talk about Danny Flores too, bro. Porque ya me tienes hasta la chingada, bro. Danny Flores.
Finally, dude. Finally. Finally, dude. It took you what 2-3 years to speak on my name, dude?
Yeah, because like I said, it would give me clout.
Pancho has a lot other things to worry about.
Shout out though.
Are attacking me to come out of the gutter.
Yes.
I'll fucking wait. But yeah, dude, he basically his pedo was like all this. So I don't know if you know, but he's getting quote unquote canceled by his ex people.
Why?
Because his Discord is weird. Like he was being rude to his mods and just people in there. So all these girls are coming out.
Well, I feel like that's how a lot of people are once they get a little bit of like attention.
Yeah.
They se hacen como creditos like rude, and I'm like, that's when you need to be humbled.
Mm-hmm.
I believe in humbling people.
Exactly. But this is like his third time doing it though. So I don't know if he's gonna learn from it. But you know,
probably not.
Probably
Why
by the
not even
second.
supporting people like that in the first place. Like, les gusta también ustedes. The first 2 times, I'll give you guys a pass, pero 3 veces te hicieron pendeja, girl, a ti te gusta. You like it at that point. You deserve it.
Oops.
Okay, girl, show me the tears.
Oops. But yeah, he was mad because basically I'm coming out now finally when these girls are speaking out. But like I said in my response, I'm like, bro, what the fuck you mean? I made a whole ass video of you and no one believed me. And of course I'm gonna fucking jump when everyone is doing it right now. So like, yeah, I'm like, I told y'all a while back.
One of the best things I ever did was block him.
Yeah. Oh, you blocked him?
Yeah, I have him blocked. If I remember correctly, unless he made a new account, I have him blocked.
Shit. Nah, dude. But like I said, that's why I kind of left. Not kind of. I just didn't like TikTok because I don't get paid for being live, and I was just there for 3 hours, dude,
Unless
doing
you're
this.
begging.
I didn't beg though.
Good.
I wasn't begging.
Period.
I wasn't begging.
Other people need to learn. Yeah.
But anyways, people will come in my chat on TikTok like, "Oh my God, you're trying to be like him." I'm like, bro, I've been doing this shit for the past. No one. I promise you, no one is.
Girl, that's like if you said. That's like you said. Someone wants to be you, Jesus. No, they don't, girl. They don't. Like, stop lying. Like, no, they don't.
And breaking cheese me though, but apparently this was him yesterday talking about me again.
Why y'all come on here to be?
Let me see. Let's see what he said yesterday, chat on live.
Be problematic though, like, bro, we've established he's my son. I'm gonna just keep it simple. That's my son. Quick and simple.
Oh, they asked him, what do you think about Danny Flores? And that's what he said. I'm his son. Because I have a less following than him.
Stop trying to make drama, like... Never mind. Bro, I got so much to say. But I'm not going...
Say it then.
I hate a bitch that has a lot to say but stay silent.
Yeah, bro. It's like, just say it, bro. And
you know he likes this attention. You know that they like him when they're like, did you hear what they said about you, him? What they say now, girl?
Yeah, just like, say it, bro. Say it. That's all you have to do. But... But it's just like... Bro, this whole time... I don't know. It's just annoying, bro. Just say it. If you're gonna say something, just say it. That's about it.
Plus, pobrecito. Like, one of my... Okay, because like I said, social media, I do it for fun. Like me vale lo que sea. Like, that's why, like, you'd be like, oh, you still post? I post, but anyone who's followed me for a long time, I take breaks of not posting for a while.
Yeah.
But when TikTok was gonna get banned, Loki was fucking with it a little bit. Wanna know why? I was like, finally, like, these people are gonna shut the fuck up, and they'll like, yeah, like I'm gonna have to like, ooh, like, I love it. Like, there's nothing wrong with working a normal job. I think everyone should have like a job, you know. But I'm like, finally, they're gonna be able to like, I'm gonna go into McDonald's and see them. Like they're gonna be doing
Not
a
McDonald's.
a normal job, you know, para que se les baje.
Yeah,
but then I got back and I was like, okay, I was like, whatever. But I was like, I know that these people were stressing, like with the, oh, follow me on TikTok, no, follow me on Instagram. I'm gonna be doing YouTube real quick. Go follow me on there, please. Like they're so like, they just wanted their money.
Yeah, I feel like, you know, people should be smart though. Like if you're actually doing this for a living at TikTok, you should spread your wings and go somewhere else, because you never know, dude. TikTok literally just left within like 12 hours or within a matter of seconds, and then it came back. But yeah, dude, they should do more instead of just doing just TikTok battling and you know, spread your wings. Go to Twitch, go to YouTube, go to Kick, whatever you want.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, have you ever thought of like streaming?
I don't know if I could be entertaining enough long enough.
I think you're
maybe,
entertaining.
but then I also get awkward. So that's what I like about live, is that as soon as I get bored, and I'm like, because like my lives can range sometimes from like an hour and a half to 15 minutes. If I get bored, I'm like, bye. I was like, it was so nice seeing you guys. I'm gonna go do something that's entertaining me, you know?
Yeah.
Just because like sometimes like I like telling my stories, but sometimes I'm like, I go on there just to go, and they're like, what'd you do today? I was like, nothing actually. I was like, I'm kind of here. Like, what's going on with you guys?
Yeah, I see you. You go live like hella random days.
No, yeah, and at times like it's because it's literally just like when I want to, I'm like, okay, let me see what's going on. Like, what's going on in the universe today?
Mm-hmm. Damn.
Maybe I feel like I'd be better, like if I had like a little set thingy of like things I want to mention, because I feel like I can talk a lot, and I usually one thing leads to another. But like I said, like if there's like no one's telling me anything interesting in the comments and nothing went on in my date, I'm like, I don't know what to say. So I'm like,
that's basically what I do though.
So
like as you see here, like I have links to videos and just stuff I want to talk about. And yeah, I try to do that every single day. But other than that, dude, it's the same shit every day. Just talking about whatever I want to talk about. He would be an amazing commentary page. He would.
Thank you.
So you should try doing it, because I think you're
commenting.
Oh my god, I don't know why, but every time I see a hot guy, I get freaking wet.
All right, well, I think that's it, man. Thank you so much for coming on, dude. Appreciate that.
Thank you for letting me steal. Thank you for everything. Thank you for inviting me. I don't get invited a lot of places because not a lot of places fuck with me. Porque tengo esta bocota, ni modo, pero no se me va a quitar.
Hey, we fuck with you here,
yeah.
though. We fuck with you here.
I appreciate it. Cheers to everyone watching.
Cheers.
Clip him saying bad things to me, because you guys all heard it.
I did not. Guys, don't clip me, please. I will get canceled.
Clip it, but just clip it of me like, excuse me, and then like playing that and be like, and then like mentioning like you called me that, and then you could be like, you can take a screenshot of like this and just be like Comadre was so distraught, like he had to walk out, like this just in that.
Dude, I'm gonna switch the title. Comadre walks out on Danny.
Actually, me. Comadre walks out after I call him a slur.
Yeah, we have to come back. Hopefully you can either come back for this or for the Vibin' podcast. We got you. Don't even trip. Stir up the gossip. But yeah, let's
Pero yes, whenever, let me know. Pero thank you, everyone.
Later, guys. I think we're gonna. Are you hungry?
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, me too. I'm hungry. I'm always hungry. So, yeah, we're gonna go eat.
Lynwood too.
Damn, you. Hey, that's shout to you, bro. Because I be doing the same shit. I be talking shit. IRL stream. I don't know. We'll see if Jesus is down for it. I don't want to keep him on camera. I don't want to use his face, dude.
Yeah, I'm just like used for views and likes. Like I'm just locked in this room in the dark.
I have him hiding over there,
giving me alcohol. Who knows what?
But yeah, if he's down, we'll probably do it. But if not, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Yes. All right. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Let me play the outro song real quick. It's the outro song.
I don't wanna be a big bag no more.
Oh my god, I don't know why, but every time I see a hot guy,
alright, the alright, chat. I'll catch you guys right now if we do go live. If not, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Vibin' is tonight. Alright, guys. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate y'all. Peace.
gotta feed me fettuccine. Broccoli with the cheese, I need cheese on top of the cheese. Chicken Alfredo, fresh tomatoes. Don't forget the garlic bread, this meal will have you in the bed. Knocked out, falling fast asleep, dreaming about pot roast and some mac and cheese. Saying don't stop, stop feeding me. Like I'm in a competition, they like don't stop, eat it, eat it. I don't wanna be a big back no more. I'm not greedy, I just eat a lot. It's the summertime and my back's still big. Still round, baby, I'm still round. Yeah, I don't wanna be a big back no more. I'm not greedy, I just eat a lot. It's the summertime and my back's still big. Yeah. I'm round, El pollo is loco.